Hello, fellow travelers. Today our adventure begins, not with the bard spinning its epic tale, but in the library of the Carriage Rest Inn. Between the crackling fire and the overstuffed armchairs, we find a patron, lost in the pages of a story. A story about heroes, villains, and a merry band of adventurers caught somewhere in between. Let us also get lost in this adventure.
All right, and welcome to another episode of Carriage Rest Tales One-Shots. This is a little series that we do outside of our normal campaign with our friends and sometimes our listeners, sometimes both, and just gives us a chance to play with other people. So today we have Kyle and Madison joining Sam and myself. So let's go around the table, and I'm going to go to the left. And Kyle, why don't you introduce us to yourself and your character?
Yeah, my name is Kyle Van Epps. I am both friend and listener. I was fortunate enough to work with our talented DM. We used to play chess every Friday at lunch. It was great fun. And of course, I'm very much enjoying the main campaign. My character's name is Wallerin Notwise. He is a stout halfling monk who was raised in a monastery after his mom kind of put him into the monastery because she couldn't afford to take care of him.
Giving him up.
It wasn't her fault.
And then Madison.
Hi, my name is Madison. I'm actually friends with Sam originally. Me. Yeah, and we met through working out online.
Yeah.
And then we found out we are not only workout lasses, we are also gaming nerds.
Yep.
Or maybe just nerds. I'm new to the world of gaming. I have been in a D&D campaign for a year with this character, Mogni, and you will learn that Mogni and Madison are really not that different. So,
Great.
Fun fact. So I will take notes during our D&D campaign, and I do it, and as I write, it's like from the perspective of Mogni. So when I retell it at the next session, like everyone just thinks it's funny because it's not from a normal perspective. Oh yeah, but yeah, Mogni is a halfling barbarian, overly confident, not necessarily that good. She's kind of a blumbering lady, but she thinks she's really great. But she is the oldest of 10.
Oh wow.
And her she got to help her dad out. But somehow her mom got abducted, but her dad doesn't talk about it. But she has her oldest brother, the second. His name's Mavi. We got to have a theme of names. And Mavi got taken by some pirates because he's the oldest guy, which obviously I'm the better, stronger of the family.
Clearly.
I got to prove my worth. So, yeah, I'm just barbarian going on some fun adventures. And I have a friend who is a tabaxi. And, well, I accidentally turned him invisible on an adventure, and he accidentally died. But
oh my gosh!
But that's another story that I could tell later. And right now I actually have an eye patch on.
Yes, Madison
in real life.
Yeah, in real life is wearing a eye patch, and I love it. Okay, hey guys, I'm Sam. I play Woods on the normal Carriage Rest Tales, but today I will be playing Gilwade. Gilwade is a sea dwarf paladin. And he was just a lonely dockhand that decided to hitch a ride on a pirate ship and fell in love with the sea. He saved a sea eel, and the goddess of the sea, Metamakler, came to him and asked if he would just continue to fight for the sea and protect it. So he decided to stay on the pirate ship. I'm also going to test out a little bit of a character voice, so we'll see how long it lasts. And I'm apologizing right now because it is going to be awful.
All right. So Sam kind of talked about it a little bit there. This session, you guys are going to be playing pirates. So you are all in the same pirate band. That was the directions that we gave. So far, Sam was the only one in her backstory that told me how she became a pirate.
I was going to.
We will figure that out in the game, but that is fine.
Partly because that was my whole backstory. It was like everyone sent emails and paragraphs, and I gave them 4 bullet points about 2 hours ago.
Yeah, but I'll say she did it because she did it the most recently.
Yes, that is why.
That's exactly why. You find yourself in the pirate cave. It's a little hideout you guys have that's inland where you keep all of your loot and all your swashbuckler ways. You're kind of in the mess hall having some drinks and just relaxing when the first mate, Sternson, comes barging in. Oh my goodness! Pickles says the captain's not feeling well. He's going to send us out on an adventure. We need to go get supplies for some special potion.
About time. Let's go.
Rally it up. I'm going to bring you 3, and we're going to go ahead and bring Barnacle as well.
Barnacle?
You guys would know that Barnacle is the deckhand. He's the newest member of the pirates, and he is a child.
Great.
Hopefully it doesn't slow us
So-
down.
Height-wise, he fits in great with us.
Exactly, with
We're
all the
I guess we're all
halfling-
short.
halfling dwarf. and-
Oh yeah, Magni is 3 feet tall.
Yeah. Gillyweed is probably pretty under for sure under 4 feet.
Wally's 3 feet tall also.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
So I was totally prepared to have to describe looking up to people. I don't think I'll have to do that.
I know. Yeah. And I feel like we're gonna have to struggle with getting tall things.
Sternson then says, all right, let's go ahead and set sail. We'll get the high seas ready to go. We're leaving in 5.
Sternson, now what do you mean the captain is sick? I feel like we need to talk about that. Like, what do you mean, like sick, or like just got that stomach flu thing?
Well, Pickle said that Captain Brownbeard's just feeling under the weather. He hasn't left his quarters in a couple of days.
So
Wait.
what's the point of all this?
So he gave us a list of things that we need to go collect to, I guess, mix together. Well, Pickle will do it, being the cleric, I guess. And he's going to mix it together to make a potion for the captain.
Well, I'll be an alligator's tail. This science these days, are they coming up with? So they're just going to take some things and just mix them straight together?
Well, it's a list. I got a list right here.
Where are we going for
So
this?
we're going shopping.
Well, it's not quite as easy as shopping, especially since we got to be careful. The Royal Navy, I heard, is out and about, so we got to try to avoid them. But the list is quite strange. We need to get the tentacles of a giant squid.
So easy.
Yeah, except for they're in the water,
Well, we can do
the
we'll
deep
figure it out.
blue, and then. Apparently,
Excuse me, you want me to go into the ocean and just take a squid for no good reason and cut it up? I do not think so.
But we have
you
a
can-
great reason.
You can stay on the ship when we do that one. Then I guess if you really need to, Gilly.
I don't know. What else is on this list?
Apparently we need 7 vials of pickled prawn juice from the ogres.
The ogres?
Yep.
Golly. Wally, don't you know them?
I do know them.
I thought your like brother-in-law or second cousin or something wasn't he half or quarter orc or what was it, order? An ogre?
I met some of them at the monastery. You wouldn't believe how many of them like to meditate.
Now I'll be an ogre meditating. That's
Little
just
known. Little known
something
fact.
you just don't hear every day.
And then we got to go pick up 4 puff pastries from the fair maiden of the woods, Bethany.
I don't know if those will make it back with me.
Well, maybe we'll pick up about 8 or 9 and then
12.
12 we can get back before. So that's about it. I got 3 things we got to go get.
Well, what do you say, lady?
Wait.
Man.
So puff pastries question. Does it matter what like jelly's in it?
Oh, I should probably go ask.
Important details.
Yep. And then he's going
Sweet,
to
savory puff pastries.
walk
Who eats a savory puff pastry?
I eat anything.
What are you
in the
putting in there?
monastery.
Gravy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, like
No.
that. Like we are on the sea. So there's sea salt.
There's sea salt, caramel, and chocolate. Now I'd be in for that, but I don't know about any savory situation in my puff pastry.
Bacon.
Like minced meat? While I feel like, I'm not quite sure what they were feeding you at those monasteries, but puff pastry is deserved for sweet things.
I bet he probably didn't eat that much stuff because he's supposed to like pray the whole time.
Did you look at him? I would say.
Okay.
No
I
idea.
eat plenty. No, yeah, Wally's pretty thick boy.
Well, what? All right. I feel like that whole thing about abstaining maybe might not have happened in his monastery.
You see Sternson kind of walk back into like the back room where the captain's quarters are at, and sticking out of the head is this wirely like human that looks like he needs to go outside, and you know that is Pickle. He's the head cleric. No one really knows what his real name is, but he'll do in a pickle, so they call him Pickle. And he just says, "Hey, we need approximately 4 crow puff pastries.
Crow?
Crow?
Crow meat."
There you go again with them dang savory puff pastries. Pickle, I just don't understand what you're going to do with all these contraptions. How is this going to make Cat better?
Well, I found this potion book, and it says that it will help his ailment.
What is his ailment?
I want to read this book.
Go ahead and roll an investigation book.
Wait, what does investigation?
Investigation.
So By the way, I have a -1 to intelligence, so 7.
7. It looks like it's got some writing on it.
I think it looks legit. There are words right there.
Okay.
There's even pictures in this book too.
Wait, and so Magni with her eye patch, she actually like lifts up her eye patch to use both of her eyes, and then she's like, "Yeah, they're both. Yeah, these are all the words." And then she puts the eye patch back down.
Moni, I'm gonna be real serious. I didn't think you had an eye under that thing.
Shh, it's a facade.
Well, it is a really great facet. I had no idea. I thought, and she like is gonna like turn to Wally and be like, I really thought she only had one eye. That's why I thought who would wear that thing when you had 2 eyes?
I mean, it does look good though.
I mean, yeah, but it's just a little weird, don't you think?
I worry about her.
Hey,
depth
I
perception.
can hear you. This is what pirates wear. I'm a pirate. I'm gonna prove to my brother that I am a pirate.
I feel like this, and she's gonna again like look at Wally and like kind of give him this side eye. Like I feel like there's a little bit more going on here than just the patch. Know what I mean?
I'll give you like a little knowing nod.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, let's keep an
Okay,
eye on her.
Okay, clan.
Oh,
I got it all hooked up and ready to go. I think we can roll out.
Well, let's row out.
Okay, sure, sir.
Oh, is there like, do we have to have it by a certain time? Or can we just like go on a fun adventure going on shopping and stuff?
I think they said soonish, but
Magni, I do think that Cap is dying, so I'm pretty sure we need to get back post haste.
Okay, fair.
All right, well, y'all ready to go?
so with that, you guys board onto the high seas, which is still inside of the cave system, because the high seas isn't actually a boat that goes on water, but it is a boat that gets pulled by land. So it's a little boat that's get pulled by one
Oh my
oxen.
God. It has wheels, guys.
Oh, that's
It's a
cute.
land boat. It is captained by Captain Brownbeard, who wants to be the captain of the high seas, but he's terrified of water. So he named his boat the High Seas. So he can technically captain the high seas.
I should have known.
You
I
should have known.
should have known.
But we need a name for our oxen, our gigantic oxen. What is his name going to be?
Tidal.
Tidal?
Like tidal wave.
Tidal wave.
Title
Or tsunami.
Oh, I like
I
both.
don't
Ooh, yeah.
know.
All right, I
That's
got
more
Title.
flavorful.
I got Title all roped up and we're ready to go, and I'll pull us out. And Barnacle is very excited to pull him out. He's like, but I might need some help. So, Gilly, do you mind coming up here?
Well, let's go. Shake and bake.
Wait, what do you need help with? I can help. And then like Magni in her little 3 feet, like puts her hands on her hips. Like, I am so helpful.
Sometimes the reins are just kind of hard for me. Do you mind holding the reins? To make...
Yeah, I'm so powerful. Let me do it.
So you grab the reins and you'll notice that Barnacle sits like right next to you, and he like is holding your arm.
I'm like, I try to like shake him off. I'm like, I'm good. You hired me for like my strength, so I'm good.
Okay. And then he like leans back in and hugs your arm.
I'm like, and then I just shrug my shoulders like, friends are nice, and I'm just like, let's go.
So you guys pull out on the high seas, being pulled by Tidal. It is kind of a rough ride because it's a boat on axles, and it just bounces off of every rock and cranny and all that stuff.
Okay.
So you guys are riding around for about, I don't know, half a day. And during this time, Barnacle's going to look at Magni and say, oh, Magni, can you explain to me again the story of how you came to us?
Well, of course. I want everyone to know because I want to make sure my brother, Mavi, he was hired by some pirate crew just because he's the oldest guy. But I'm obviously the strongest of all the siblings. So I want to prove my
You
worth.
are really strong.
Well, yeah. But as a 19-year-old barbarian, it is my time to prove my worth out of my village. And I'm going to do that as the best dang pirate ever.
Oh, that is exciting. I'm excited to see what you'll do. And he's
And yeah,
cozying up.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, cool. But yeah, I'm the most strong, most awesome pirate.
Okay. If you don't mind, Sternson said to just go up to Widow's Peak, and then we'll hang a right at that point.
Okay.
And then Barnacle's going to jump off of the front of the boat where they have the reins, and he's going to go over to...
Whoa! Oh, you're fine.
Gonna go over to Gilly and say, Gilly, can I have a hug?
What do you need? You're always craving affection. Don't you have a mother?
She dropped me off here so I could learn to be a big, strong boy.
Okay, well, big, strong boys. Oh, well, big, strong boys do need hugs too. Get in here. And he's going to kind of tousle his hair a little bit.
And you guys will notice that Barnacle is just very excited to be around all of you guys. And he just kind of bounces around, tries to have a conversation with you.
How old is Barnacle?
He's probably about 8.
And what is he? What do I see?
Probably a halfling with your guys' troop that we got here.
Okay. Our short stack that we're going on here.
You also don't know his name, but he goes by Barnacle because he's really clingy.
Oh.
Fitting.
That is very fitting.
And
A little hits too close to home.
With that, you guys get to Widow's Peak, and Sternson finally emerges from the captain's chambers because he's super excited to be captaining the boat now. He's like, all right, guys, we're going to, well, the captain's actually not here now, so we can actually take this thing out to sea. This is so exciting. So when we get up to Widow's Peak, why don't you turn left instead of right, and we'll actually go into the water.
Ooh, yeah.
I've been
Let's
working.
go.
I've been working behind the scenes to make this boat seaworthy, and I'm excited to actually get it out.
Wait, was this all like a trick to get the captain off so we can actually play with the boat?
I mean, no, but I like the idea of playing with the boats. That's exciting.
Yes, that's why I'm here. Oh, that's not why I'm here, but that's secretly why I'm here.
Gentleman and lady, what are you going to do with that big oxen over there? You going to pull him onto the boat or it's going to let him drown?
Oh, I want to pick him up and put him on the boat.
So you go ahead and try to roll a strength check to pick up an oxen.
Oh, it's so far away. What number is that? It's a 13 plus.
Wally, if she picks up this
It's gonna be
oxen,
amazing.
I swear to Manamaclea right here, I will
So
forever not say a single thing against her.
So I'm going to use my gauntlet of ogre strength.
Okay.
So it gives me a strength of 19. So actually I get so that's a 15 plus 4. So that's a 19.
Still not enough. So you guys are down there watching Magni try to lift this oxen that's
Come on, big boy.
way bigger than she is also.
Well, and he's going to look at Wally and be like, you think you want to go help her or should we just let her keep doing this?
I feel like maybe there's a different way we could go about this. Can we find a plank
Come
that
on,
we
sir.
could walk it up?
Yeah, I thought we just used the trap door in the back. We got a loaded
Even
dock,
better.
right? Do you want to do it or
Yes.
want me to do it? You do it. It'll be so fun. I want
I
to
feel
watch.
like I'm a little worried about offending her.
Oh, she'll be fine.
You know?
I think she'll be fine.
Okay.
But just go there and just unhook him and just walk him right to the back of the boat. It'll be so funny.
And just not say anything.
Don't say a single thing. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna watch.
All right, yeah. All right, so yeah, Wally walks up and kind of sees Magni struggling and looks at her and just kind of unhooks the reins and kind of leads him around back and opens the door and
Hey,
let's tidal in.
Whoa, that was there the whole time.
Well, duh. How do you think we got the barrels of meat on the boat?
You pick him up.
Well, you keep picking them up. I'm gonna use the door.
I can do both.
You can do both. Got a lot to learn, lady.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You guys get Tidal onto the boat, and you're all really proud of yourself for letting him through the door and all that. And then
I blow on my gauntlet like all that work I did.
and then Sternson is kind of rolling on the ground laughing, and then he gets up and he casts enlarge reduce on the oxen, and it reduces the oxen down to about the size of a cat, and he just picks it up and it's just like petting this cat-sized oxen.
We could have done that the whole time.
Well, I was really enjoying what you guys are doing. You're doing a great job.
So is it a calf now?
Yes, it's a caxon.
Wait, can you do that to like all things or only ox?
Well, pretty much all things.
And like you could just tell Magni's brain's like working really hard. Like, what could be the next? Like, wait, could you can make me smaller or could you make me bigger?
Yes, I could probably make you smaller.
I'm just like maybe not. I don't know. I'm already pretty small. So I'm tiny, but I'm mighty. Which of course, Wally knows. Same brethren.
Yeah, Wally's not nearly as beefcakey though as you.
I'm like stout.
I'm kind of like a brick wall, but it's not. It doesn't look muscular. Like I imagine you as a barbarian looking.
Yeah.
Are you both halflings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Is everyone a halfling but me?
Yeah.
And you're a dwarf.
And I'm a dwarf. No, I meant like the rest of the
Oh,
brown
no,
beer.
no.
Okay.
We already decided Pickle was a human.
That's right.
Barnacle is a halfling. I don't think we've decided anything for Sternson yet.
Okay.
But you guys are now at the high seas, and you need to try to find a giant squid or an octopus.
One time I held my breath for an hour. Well, maybe not a whole hour, but at least 30 minutes.
Are we in a market?
That's
a
real.
long
that's
time.
real impressive.
Are we in a market or like a fishing town? Right now?
Not really. Kind of out just in a sea area, especially since your guys' bandit encampment is actually in a cave that's not near the water, hence having to take the boat cart to the water.
To the water. Okay.
Aren't there those like magical people that like, I think they're called sirens that like sing? They're like whispers of the ocean. Maybe that's not what they are, but
I do believe that's what they are. They're kind of like instead of angels that they have up in the heavens, they're like the angels of the water.
so they fish with their voice.
I think they do fish with their voice.
That might be able to, well, how do you call one of those things?
I don't know.
Are you trying to call a siren or trying to call an octopus?
Oh, wait, we want the octopus, right? Oh, it's a squid we want.
I can't remember. Was it a squid or was it an octopus?
I think
It is
it
a
was
giant squid.
It was a
Squid.
giant squid.
A giant squid.
Well, same thing.
Well, okay.
Well, no.
I don't
guess
think
they
Pickle will know the difference.
I do believe that they are different.
I think their body's
I think-
different.
Yeah, I think medicine-wise, it will be important
I
to
absolutely.
get the right
Fair.
thing.
Let
Fair.
me tell you about, and then he's gonna like lift up his shirt, and you're gonna see a huge tattoo of a squid, and then a tattoo of kind of like like a octopus on the bottom. Let me tell you the differences between.
And Magni pulls up her iPad to
Now,
look at the difference.
Now, a squid, you can see their head is more cone shaped and they're smaller and skinnier in their tentacle. Octopus, see, now this is more round shape.
Magni's like nodding her head the
And
whole
a
time.
squid, and so we call this calamari when we cook it, but then an octopus is just still octopus. So it is a little different.
Okay.
So I do think we're gonna need to find a squid.
Hey, like, where can I get one of those like tattoo things?
So
And
gotta-
she puts her iPad back.
you got to just go to someone that can do them. I can't do them.
Okay, next market. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Maybe after this adventure we'll get another one. And then he's like, I got a spot right here that I've been meaning to do something with. And he's gonna like lift up his shirt, and it's like basically where a tramp stamp would be. And it's like the kind of like only spot left on his body that's not really.
I bet it's gonna
tattooed.
be a puff pastry.
Yeah, a sweet puff pastry. Ain't no savory puff pastry going on this body.
Okay, fair.
So we need a navigator to roll a survival check to see if they can find where to find a giant octopus. Like where in sea are they going to stop and then start their hunt?
Hey, who is the navigator? I'm just the security on this boat.
Well, do consider myself a paladin of Manamaclear, which y'all do know is the god of sea and sea creatures.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I feel like it is my duty and my right to my deity to find us this squid. 13 plus 0 for that survival check. Now, if you want to go ahead and give me advantage because I do pray to the deity of Maclamare.
Nope.
Okay, well, that's your fault, not mine.
It takes you guys about half a day to finally get to a place where you feel like the fishing will be good. And then you dive in and you don't find anything. And then it takes you about another half a day. It's starting to get kind of dusk at night, but then you do actually eventually find, oh, this might be a good spot to fish. So the first mate Sternson, all right, guys, I think we'll try our luck here. Remember, we're looking for a giant octopus. And
Giant squid.
No, we're looking for a squid.
oh, yeah, yes, we're looking for a squid.
Have you been finding, excuse me, the entire time that we have spent out on this ocean, have you been searching for an octopus, not squid?
Maybe.
Serpents in sun, I do not know what I'm going to do with this man.
So Magni just gets a net and just throws it as far as she can over the, and like obviously it is connected to the boat, but so
Is it?
that
Is it?
Yeah, it is. It
Okay.
is. So it is actually like tied off, and she just like ooh, I knocked. Oh, it's fine. It's empty. Oh, thank God. I just knocked over my energy drink, but it's in a shaker cup with a closed lid. Thank God. Anyway, because I was Magni and Madison. Arm extended back to throw this net into the sea. Do I have to like roll for that, or does that just happen?
Well, they're I don't know how to tell you, but they're a little deeper than the net's going to reach.
What? But that picture
I'm
on
also
her arm,
concerned-
like, I think that would totally capture it. Like a cage.
Yeah, they're a lot bigger than that net, too.
Okay, remember,
Yeah,
I'm still learning
size-wise,
the
we're in
ways
trouble
of the
with that.
sea. I'm a survivalist I'm an outlander.
All right, well, why don't you three get ready? I'll hold off the deck up here.
And Magni just, like, with her head hung, like, brings this net back up, like, oh, okay.
Barnacle, go get my wand. Well, here's your wand, sir. Are you guys ready?
Ready for what?
Well, you're going to go get me a giant squid.
I knew we were gonna have to go in this dang water. Wally,
Are you going to make me breathe underwater?
Yeah.
I heard now listen, I heard this story once that Wally held his breath for almost an hour.
What?
Almost. Maybe
Almost.
closer to 30 minutes, though.
Well, now Wally, 30 minutes and an hour are drastically different.
Not when you're holding your breath.
I disagree. I think they're drastically different times. Okay, well, I guess we're jumping in. And he's gonna like strip down
Okay.
to just a Speedo.
All right.
And he is completely covered.
In tattoos?
In tattoos. Yep. And it is this whole battle scene of crustacean versus humanoid figures. And it is like a beautifully woven, almost like tapestry on his skin of this just like epic battle. And he's like flexing a little bit for you guys.
Are you bringing any weapons with you or just diving in?
Oh, no. I got my Triton strapped to me. I'm fully,
Just bringing the trident?
no, I got my Trident and my club. I want dagger strapped to my.
You got like a diving dagger?
I have a diving dagger strapped to my calf.
Love that.
Bring your shield?
Um,
So how many weapons are you? How
Yeah.
many weapons is Wally bringing in
All
his
of them.
Speedo?
Wally is fully.
And it's
You just have
Gilly.
this huge.
Sorry,
Gilly, yeah.
Gilly.
You have this huge
I was gonna
net.
say, I'm not bringing any of that.
No, I'm not gonna probably won't bring my shield. I'll definitely bring my Trident and my dagger that's on my calf.
Okay, sounds good.
So Magni starts to braid or just separate her red hair into like a pigtail, just so it doesn't like get in her face as much. And as she does that and like brings her hair forward, you can see that she has wolf eyes on her back. They're tattooed there. And so she's just like getting her leather all coordinated and kind of cinched in a little bit more like a swimsuit would, so it wasn't billow around her as much. And she makes sure her battle axe is on her right and all 4 of her javelins are within pocket range. Actually, like one is by her foot. And then I don't really, hey guys, can I use a short bow underwater?
Well,
I've never been
Wally,
underwater
I'm gonna
that
let
long
you
before.
answer that one. And he kind of just like rolls his eyes.
You can certainly try.
Fair. And then I like make sure my gauntlet is like on my pocket as well. Or on my, what do you call those things? Belts.
Those water belts.
Water belts. And I'm just like, guys, I'm so excited. Like I can swim, obviously, or else I wouldn't be on a boat, but I'm pumped.
Okay.
And then Wally, what are you preparing?
I'm really not doing much to prepare. Being on the chubbier side, I feel more comfortable leaving my shirt on to swim.
Okay.
But I am going to bring my quarterstaff along with me.
So Sternson goes around one each of you and cast water breathing on you, so you can breathe underwater.
So
And then-
above her, like, I like jump in the water. I'm like, yes.
And then you all jump in the water.
Okay.
Gilly and Wally, you guys jump in and you're just kind of swimming like normal. Magni, you jump in with all of your weapons, your battle axe and all your javelins that are all like metal, and you just start sinking.
I'm like, whoa, guys! And I'm like, as I fade away, like, guys.
So you're going to make it to the ocean floor a lot sooner than the other two. And then you guys can try to catch up to Magni.
Fun
Yeah.
fact I'm actually
Yeah, I just
now
swim after.
certified scuba diver. I'm like, ooh, that's a lot of like nitrogen loading
Yep.
that's happening.
This is magic right now, though. So
Thank God.
it doesn't count with water breathing. I don't know how that works.
Gilly's just gonna look at Wally and like shake his head. Oh well, let's go get her.
Yeah, I start diving after her.
And then you guys kind of explore around for a little while and then eventually spot one kind of nestled around the rocks. So that's what you guys see kind of up ahead of you. It hasn't spotted you yet, so you can see that it's definitely just kind of swimming around, minding its own business. and you guys are probably about 60 feet away from it or so, and it hasn't noticed you yet.
Can we hear each other underwater?
I will say you'll be able to have light conversation.
Okay.
Guys, isn't this amazing? Hey, and I beat you all
It's
here.
right there.
Oh, okay.
I think we need to try to sneak up and take this thing by surprise because it's pretty big.
I do agree.
I'll take the left.
Okay, I can go right. You want to go up the middle?
Yeah, I'll go down the middle. I think we sneak up, kind of try to get a jump on it.
So actually, I see there's this rock. I'm gonna climb the rock and then like take it from above.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna rage.
Oh, I love it. So you're going to climb up this rock beside it. All right. And you're going to go into a rage and you're going to just jump on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump and like have my battle axe above my head and be like, time for some. What was that thing? She's calamari. But like she like works really hard to remember what that word was.
And then again, like Gilly's just like shaking his head, like, "Who is this lady?"
Go ahead and roll a stealth at disadvantage as you are trying to sneak up on
I'm
this.
not good at rolling. Of course, this is what I said, guys. So stealth is what? It's
Dexterity based.
That's a 3 + 2 with disadvantage. You said.
Yep.
So okay.
You fail.
Yeah.
Okay, and then like so I'm gonna like I'm gonna make contact, but I'm gonna like bounce off of it and roll to the side. And then I'm gonna like pull my eye patch up and be like, this is what I should have done.
And as you pull your eye patch up, you're looking at this giant squid and it just lets out this huge ink cloud and just engulfs you. And
I'm like, oh, did I go in a cave?
And you guys, since you weren't involved in this ink cloud, you see the direction that it kind of chased off to.
Okay.
But Magni is currently in the dark, literally.
I'm like,
Yeah, we're probably just gonna leave her there.
hey guys,
So Gilly's gonna go out. You won't do this now for real.
guys, am I unconscious?
Yeah, let's roll out.
Am I unconscious?
We're totally ignoring her. So all right, so I'll go right. You want to go left, and we'll see if we can get this guy.
Yeah, let's follow him.
Wow, my dreams are really vivid.
Do you are we rolling initiative yet or no?
Yep, we'll go ahead and roll initiative on this
Oh, I didn't even.
because we're going to now enter into combat. It knows you guys are there, but it's kind of preparing.
What's generally perception? What is perception? Is
Well, it's
Wisdom.
Dexterity is your initiative.
I know, but I was
Oh, okay,
feeling
gotcha.
something.
It's
else
wisdom. Perception is wisdom.
out. Dexterity. I rolled a 7.
All right, who's keeping my initiative tracker
I can
here?
do that for you.
I'll say yeah. I can do it if you want me to. Anyone can do it.
I can do it. Gillaway, do it.
All right, my giant squid got a 3 for initiative.
Nice.
Okay.
It's because it just let out its ink. It's
Oh wait,
feeling a
I'm
little
supposed
tired.
to roll for initiative.
Yep, and then add your dex.
Wally got a 17.
Ooh.
6 + 2 as 8.
Perfect. So Wally, Magni, Gilly, we're real creative with the names, and Squid.
So really, the squid just went. It did its ink thing and ran away.
All right, so it's Gilly's turn. All right, well,
Oh, it's Wally's turn. You wrote it in backwards order there.
It's Wally, Mogni, Gilly, Squid, right?
Highest to lowest.
Yeah, so it needs to go the other way.
Oh, we'll go this way.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha. I get what you're saying.
All right, Wally, what are you doing? You're about
I've got 40 feet of movement. Can I get to it?
with 40 feet. You can get to about halfway because it really squirmed away after it got it landed on by a barbarian. You're just closing the distance.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna move my full 40 as close as I can get.
Okay, sounds good. You can see it is kind of hiding out in some rock cavern, or not rock cavern, but some.
It's a tight space there.
Yeah, it's a little tight space up there. Who's next?
Magni.
Magni, you're still in this dark cloud.
I'm like, So my eye patch is still up and I'm looking around. I'm like, I'm going to jump. So I'm going to push really hard from the ground and like push up to see if I can go through this blackness and maybe get out of this nightmare.
Yep.
Because I think part of me is wondering if I'm like have passed out just because I'm in such darkness.
So you jump out and it's like Your head bobs out of this ink cloud and then it starts falling back into it.
But can I see the direction of where my friends are or
Yeah.
what I think are my friends? And
Yeah, you'll be able to see them.
okay, and I'm
I
like,
think that's a real good assumption.
and I'm like, there you are. And then I like plop back down into the cloud.
Perfect. All right. And then that brings us up to Gilly.
Now it's my turn. Okay, so can I discern how far away I am?
Can't see the squid, but you can see Wally running a certain direction.
I'm gonna go towards Wally. And as a sea dwarf, I can swim as fast as I can run,
All right.
which is
Probably 30 feet.
30 feet.
Okay. Sounds good. So you cover not quite as fast as the monk, but you're getting there.
So how far away am I? I still don't see him.
You probably would start seeing some tentacles maybe.
Okay,
And then it's the giant squid's turn.
it is the squid's turn.
All right. It is going to kind of duck around this corner and break line of sight with you guys. So you know he's up here someplace, but you can't quite see him.
Oh, great.
And that brings us back
Well,
up
if
to-
he's going in deeper, I'm gonna kind of wait for Gilly to catch up to me then.
And he's not in a cave, so I'm just going to remind you guys you're in the water. So the two, Wally and Gilly, can swim fairly easily. So you do have some three-dimensionality in here as well. Magni has a little bit more trouble swimming. They want to make you do strength checks when you do your swimming.
The what?
And make you do strength checks when you're swimming because you're so armored up.
Unnecessary.
It is Wally. You're just waiting, holding in action.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold to kind of regroup here.
Okay. It's Magni's turn then.
The ink cloud is now kind of dissipated a little bit, enough that you can see Gilly in front of you.
Okay, so I'm going to move my 35 speed towards Gilly. Yeah, Gilly's the closest, so I'm going to at least head towards Gilly.
Okay.
And then I'm going to like look at my axe and like sigh and like, I'll come back for you in a little bit, and I'll put my axe down.
Feel a lot lighter.
And I'm like, okay, but I'm coming back for you, baby.
I imagine you like tuck him in like next to a rock or something, so it like is like safe.
Yeah, and I like pet it, and
Yeah.
I'm like, and then I like tap, and I'm like, okay, I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay, so is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, can I attack, or is that all the things I can do?
It's broke line of sight. You can maybe try to do a blind attack, but it would be very blind for you because you don't know.
Okay, yeah, I'm still too far.
Yeah.
All right, I am going to swim up to Wally and then probably kind of swim past him a little bit around that corner, and I want to see, or kind of go up and over the rock. I want to see if I can see the thing.
You can make it about there. If you're going to want to go further, you're going to have to use your bonus action.
I said I don't want to be in melee with him.
Okay, so you'd probably stop a little short then.
Okay, and I'm going to throw my trident at it.
You can't see it.
Oh, I still can't see it.
No.
Well, serpents and suns, that's not going to work. Well, then I'm going to keep swimming until I can see this thing.
You're going to keep swimming around this corner, and then you are going to get attacked by a tentacle because it was readying an action to attack you.
Of course it is.
So as soon as you round that corner, you can see the giant squid, and it's going to reach a tentacle out to smack you. Does a 19 hit you?
It sure does.
You are going to take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Slime damage. I'm kidding.
Well, he's going to turn. It doesn't grapple me. It just hits, like slaps me.
Just slapped you.
Okay. She's going to kind of turn around. I found it.
Hey, someone got to get there.
All right. And that brings us back around to...
Wale.
Well,
The squid.
Squid. Oh, now the squid's going to just attack you
Yeah,
normally.
ready action. Okay.
Oh, it gets 2 things in a row.
It missed that one, though. I
Perfect.
assume 8 misses.
Because 8 absolutely
Okay,
misses.
sounds good. And that brings us now back around, and now you do see the actual monster.
All
here.
right, it's Wally's turn.
So I think Wally was kind of surprised to see Gilly get hit. So I'm charging in. I want to try to move past where Gilly is and get within range of this squid, and I'd like to take an unarmed attack.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. With your 40 movement, you can definitely get there.
Oh boy. 10.
You kind of hit it, but it's just kind of softer than you were expecting, so you didn't get a good contact.
Okay. I'm going to take my extra attack also with an unarmed attack.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. 9
That
isn't
is
gonna hit.
worse.
It's a 10 gonna hit.
So
Yeah.
it still misses.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Then. That's my move.
All right, sounds good.
It's Magni's turn.
Cool,
I
cool.
really need to rewrite
I
this.
know you do. I wonder how hard it is if you're just trying to go up instead of down.
So I am like, everyone's so far ahead of me. So I'm gonna like book it and try to like climb up the rock and like see if I can short bow the.
Did you bring your
squid.
short bow with you?
Yeah, I did. Absolutely.
It's fully armored.
But like I want to like use my gauntlet of ogre strength with this short bow to have powerful.
It's actually like a really super strong like draw on it, but you're like, oh, I got this.
I got this. But like, am I within range or do I need to wait till my next turn?
I think you'd probably be able to see just the top because it is now attacking. So I imagine it's
Yeah.
kind of came up above the rocks.
So am I technically still raging?
I don't think so because you didn't actually attack anything.
That's right, because I missed it because I bumped off. Okay, just wondering. But
And you had a turn when you were in the ink cloud.
that's right. So, I'm gonna roll to see if I can. Oh my god! Nope, that did not, because I forgot to put my eye patch back up. That was a 3 plus like whatever 2. No,
Yeah.
it's a plus 4, so it's a 7.
Yeah, it still misses.
And I'm just like, Einar said this eye patch would make me be a cool pirate, and it's just getting in the way. Einar is my friend who made this eye patch in real life. So.
Oh, is it? That's awesome. All right. So far, this giant squid is invincible. And that brings us up to Gil.
It's not Gillouie's turn. All right, so I am going to. Am I in melee with this thing or no? Yeah, it hit me, right?
Yeah.
All
It hit
right.
you. You're right up next to it.
I'm going to cast Smearing Smite. Next time you hit a creature with a melee attack during the spell's duration, your weapon flares with hot white intensity and attacks an extra 1d6 fire damage. Can I deal fire underwater?
It's called like lava.
Lava? Yeah, it is lava.
Sure.
Lava damage.
You guys haven't hit him yet, so
We're going to try to hit him. So I'm going to hit him with my trident.
maybe I can hit him with this fire attack
Or
underwater.
it's like boiling water.
Yeah.
She's trying to make calamari.
Ooh, I think I'm going to hit him. That was a 19 and I add 6.
Dang.
25.
That definitely hits.
All right, so we're going to roll. I don't need to stop talking in that accent now. Probably
I
not.
don't think so. Keep it up.
No, I think it's perfect.
So 1d8, I got 6 plus 3 is 9, and then I'm going to roll. I cast this at level 1 because I forgot to say I was going to do it at level 2, and that's how Mike plays. 1d6, that's a regular Yahtzee dice. Ooh, that's a 699 because it's a d6. Add 6 to that. Where are we at? 12? 19?
I know. I did it piecewise. So.
All right, sounds great. Oh, I can attack twice.
Isn't it fun to be higher levels?
It is fun to play at higher levels.
Mid levels, I guess.
On a successful save. This duration is up to 1 minute, but I'm assuming once I've done it, it's done, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do it again. Oh, I got a 14 and 6. That's going to be a solid 20. That's going to hit. We're going to roll that damage for you. 4 plus 3 is 7.
All right.
So I just have taken my trident, for those of you listening at home, and I just stab this thing right in that big socket. I'm actually trying to carve it off because I know we need a tentacle.
Okay.
So I've hit it now twice, kind of in the same spot. I'm trying to chop it off.
How many tentacles do we need? Just one?
I don't remember. Do you, Wally? How many tentacles
Well,
we need?
We need it. See, we said 7 vials, but that's not the tentacles. We said tentacles.
Yeah, there was not a specification, so I assume we're taking them all.
We're taking. I would just assume we need one. What do we need them all
Wait,
for?
wait,
We just might as well take the
wait,
whole
Magnus,
damn octopus.
I think we
up.
need 2 because that is tentacles.
Was it tentacle? Like, what's the plural of tentacle? I envision the 3 of them having this conversation underwater while she's like stabbing.
And you're like, I'm
So
finally
the squid
making
gets another
contact.
turn.
Yeah. Okay, now it's Squid's turn.
Is it Squid's turn? Okay.
It is Squid's turn.
Squid is going to attack probably the one that's dealing damage to it.
That's gonna be Gilwade.
A 19 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
It deals 9 bludgeoning damage. And go ahead and roll a DC 16 strength check.
I got a 9.
All right, so it slapped you and curled you into one of its tentacles, and you are now getting pulled towards its beak. That's going to want to try to
Eat you.
eat you.
Just remember, it's a podcast. They can't see your hand motions.
They can't see my.
They can't see your little.
They're going to try to eat you, but that will be next turn,
Oh,
possibly.
good.
So that brings us back around to Wally.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna rewrite this.
I got to get something done here. All right, so I'm going to do an unarmed attack. 15.
15 hits.
Perfect. So I get to do 1d6 plus 4. So 6 damage. And I would like to spend one of my key points to use Stunning Strike.
Oh, yeah, we
Alright.
got a monk with us.
I got to roll wisdom, I think.
It is a Constitution save.
Save. A 7.
My spell save was 13, so
Alright.
it should stun it.
All right, so it's stunned until the end of your next turn, right?
Correct.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to use my extra attack for another unarmed attack.
Okay.
Is 13. Does that hit?
It does. Armor class is actually horrible on this thing. You guys just had really bad rolls.
Oh, boy. 5 more damage.
Okay.
And then I get to make 2 more unarmed attacks as my bonus action because I took 2 attack actions.
Yep, that makes sense.
Well, I'll be.
Monks are awesome. I love them.
Right? I'm just like, he has 8 arms, I think. Did Squid have 8 arms or 6?
I'm going to Google
I think
that. I
it's
don't
6.
know.
I have no idea.
I don't know if
All
they
right.
have
He
a
has
set
6
number.
arms, but it looks like I have 6 arms because I'm just like flying around. So
You're like,
the first bonus attack
Luffy from One
is
Piece.
a 17
That hits.
hit and an 8 damage,
All right,
and then a 15 to hit
that hits. You guys are finally doing some damage to this
and
guy.
8 more damage.
Wally will just have the KO.
Yeah, exactly. Bringing him down for Moggy.
Well, it's easier to hit once I've stunned it.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's holding still. And that brings us up to Moggy. Go ahead and as you're kind of watching this unfold, you're starting to see that, you know, the squid is kind of bleeding a lot and your partner Wally's been hit a bunch of times. So you're going to get advantage on your dexterity saving throw.
Thank God. Okay.
As you feel a rush of water come up from behind you.
And so my wolf eyes, I like feel a tingling because I think that my tattoos like protect me from behind. So I turn around to see what the water movement is as I have my javelins in my hand.
Perfect.
And I move my eye patch up. So I,
in one fluid motion.
yeah.
And swimming up from right behind you is a shark.
Bruce! Ah!
Did you say brutes?
Yes.
Fish are friends, not food.
And so, because I have my javelins, I'm just gonna like try to like stab it in the eyes because I'm like, ah.
Yeah, love it. Go ahead and roll a attack, I guess.
Do I have advantage or do I not have advantage? What is this? I have the worst luck. This is why Mogny is like not very good at this stuff because Madison personally just does not roll well. So I have a 5 plus 2.
7.
7.
It's time to switch dice sets.
I
That
think
is-
she switched
I
dice
just
like 7
did.
times.
No, I just
Oh, no.
did.
I think this
switch.
is why she brings so many. Is because she just runs through them like water.
That's exactly why. I just switched. These are normally the good dice.
So you swing,
I don't think they're good.
you swing your javelin, but you're not quite strong enough, and it just kind of isn't
I am
thick
plenty
enough.
strong enough.
It's not thick enough to get through. It's
I'm just so
hide.
short. It just makes no distance.
It's hit you with its nose first. That's what happened. Yeah.
Oh, it's Gilly's turn.
Gilly's turn.
Okay.
You're grappled, but it's stunned.
It's done, so I feel like I could just slide right out.
Yep.
But
So
am
am I like riding this shark? Like, am I on like the back of this shark right
It's
now?
well, you're more on the front of the shark.
But okay.
So Gilly's
The
gonna
spot you don't want to be.
Gilly's gonna kind of slither out of it, if you will, and he's gonna go back and get his trident out and again try to cut off that tentacle. Fun little fact, he's gonna do this as he's saying it. Fun little fact, squids actually only have 2 tentacles. The rest of them are considered arms. So if they said specifically tentacles, I think we just worry about these 2 and don't worry about the other things because those are arms, not tentacles.
I support that.
Oh, and he was so busy speaking. He's gonna go ahead and miss this one, unless an 8 hits.
It does not hit.
Okay, but he gets 2 attacks, so he's like, all right, now Gilly's gonna focus a little bit better. Oh, and now how about 11?
11 hits.
Okay,
Hey.
and
Just
4
re-
damage. No, I looked at it.
Okay.
Have I sliced this tentacle off yet?
Yes, you slice the tentacle off, and the creature is bleeding quite profusely now,
Okay.
to the point where you know that it's not going to survive anymore.
Now I feel like we're gonna have to take this whole thing up because we can't just leave this here. Oh, we can cook it. Oh, maybe that shark. Oh, is that a shark? What?
It looks like something else is happening over there.
What is? Wally, I'm thinking I can finish this thing off. Why don't you go help her?
Sounds good to me.
Hey guys. Place.
It's the squid's turn.
Well, squid is
shark.
dead, so the shark's going to go. And the two, Magni and the shark, are getting pushed together as the shark is going to be taking a bite attack at Magni. Does a 19 hit you?
Maybe. Yes.
Okay. And you take 14 piercing damage as this shark really bites into your leg.
Aye.
And you're getting just swam over your party with Magni in its mouth.
Awesome. Oh, guys, he's kind of sharp. Yeah, be careful. Okay, I'm fine. I'm totally, I'm fine.
This is okay.
This is okay.
I'm gonna collect one of your teeth as a trophy. Of course.
Wally, it's your turn.
All right. So Wally is going to attempt to catch up to them. Do I have enough movement to catch up to them?
Yep. Yeah, you'd be able to move because it actually swam closer to you guys, so you'd be able to
Perfect.
help out.
All right. So I'm going to swim up to the shark and again make an unarmed attack.
He's going to punch the shark.
I'm going to punch the shark.
That's how bottlenose dolphins do it.
Not well.
Not well.
It is a 10 hit.
It does not hit.
Hey, Wally,
Okay.
you try.
Wally, did you not bring any weapons with you?
Wally's going to play it off like he was trying to grab it, like he missed with the punch, but he was like, "Oh, I meant to do that." And then he's going to come in with the left hook here and try and hit it with his second attack, and that is an 18.
That hits.
Okay, and it's a 1d6 plus 4 is 7 damage, and I would like to again spend a key point to try and do a stunning strike on it.
All right. So it makes a con
It's a
save.
yeah.
7.
That does not save, so he is stunned.
So
And I
this
kind
shark's-
of imagine it like Kung Fu Panda, like when I punched it, it was like a fingertip punch and this little like ripple
Yeah.
goes through it.
That's awesome.
And then it just stops swimming and just starts coasting. The momentum it had going.
Yeah. And then I get 2 more unarmed attacks as my bonus actions.
I like him.
Quite
So
proficient.
So glad we have him.
21
Hits.
for 6 damage and another 21 for 6 more damage.
All right. He's a beast in this water.
I spent a lot of time on the ocean, so I feel comfortable down here.
You can tell Magni is not.
And she's like flaring through the ocean. It's Magni's turn.
Okay, so I'm still. Has the shark pushed me away?
No,
Because-
it got you in his mouth and he was swimming with you. So
Okay.
So you're still in melee with the shark because you're technically still in his mouth.
Okay, so do I roll first and then I decide what I do, or pretty much I'm gonna try to take one of his teeth because I'm already here, and I'm gonna try to hurt the shark as much as possible while I'm already in vicinity of his
Yeah.
mouth because
All
I
right,
don't know what else to do.
I guess do a strength check. I like this idea.
Ha! Finally, a big number. So that is a.
I don't know if that
16.
was considered rolling or throwing a dice, but I have never seen that done before in my life.
She's got to mix it up.
If I don't, I'll just be stuck
She
with
was like
threes.
playing craps with a D20.
That's why my husband's like, you don't roll them right. I'm like, I don't care. It just moves it. Wow, my voice changed. Anyway, so that is a 16 plus 2 with an 18.
I'm going to say with that and with how much excitement Magni has on getting this trophy, you're able to.
How many teeth do I get?
Roll a d4.
Where are my
That's the dice.
dice?
That's a triangle.
2.
2. You're able to get 2 teeth up.
Oh, and listeners, I have 8 set of dice with me.
9.
9?
We counted 9.
Okay, yeah. So I'm
And she's
excited.
already used 6.
I've
We're
only
going to
used
run our dice. She's
2.
going to come over and get my dice soon.
I'm about to say your dice do look really
I
nice.
know they're really nice, but you have bad dice rolling skills, so don't touch them. You got that juju.
All right, you're able to get 2 of them, and I'm going to say you dealt probably 4 or 5 damage to it. We'll say 5.
How rough or not rough is the shark looking?
It is looking quite bloodied.
It's missing a tooth.
It's missing its teeth. It doesn't really like that. It just got stunned by some weird ripple attack, and it's not happy.
But I'm smug, I got trophies and you're hurt.
It can't really swim away because it's stunned, but
But Magni's thinks that she really did most of the damage
Yeah.
because she has physical proof in her hands.
yep, that makes sense.
Is it Gillowy's turn?
I don't know. I'm not the initiative.
It is.
Okay.
I am. All right. Well, they seem to have that handled, and I know the rules, and I know what we're supposed to do. So I'm gonna holster up my trident, and take out my dagger, and I'm just going to saw off the other tentacle. Do I need to roll for that? Like roll for butchering or something?
Do a survival check.
No, how about butchering? or
Animal handling.
Animal handling, I'm fine with that.
Oh.
Or
it's-
dexterity. Which one are you higher at?
You're
Well-
really handling this animal really well.
Okay.
It's 0.
It's not even fighting back at all.
It doesn't matter. It's still 0.
And it's an animal.
I got a 7.
7. You're working on it, but you're not going to get all the tentacles off on this
On this turn.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm just going to sit there. I'm just going to look at them and just
Wait,
continue.
what is that? A 7 plus something?
A +0.
Plus 0.
Oh, okay.
That's a 7.
I was so
I
hopeful.
might not be super smart, but I can do some math.
And that brings us up to
Oh, the shock.
the shark.
The shark.
Is stunned still. So shark's turn
All
is
right,
done.
so now it's Wally.
So Wally's turn. All right. And Wally can tell, like, the shark is still alive. He just doesn't look great, right?
Correct.
I'm just going to keep pummeling this guy.
I'm just going to punch it
attack.
6 more times and see what happens.
Right. Well, not with this one, because that's an 8. That doesn't hit.
It does not hit.
Okay.
I feel like we
So
look at
second
Wally
attack
and he just looks
is
like
a
he's water
17.
dancing.
What was it, 17? Yep, 17
Yeah,
hits.
17. Okay, for 6 more damage.
All right.
Next unarmed attack is a natural 1. How do you want to play that, sir?
Do you have a lucky where you can re-roll for ones?
I do, yes. As a halfling.
As a
I
halfling
can-
brethren.
Yes. Thank
She
you.
says from inside the shark's mouth, you can do that again, brother.
Give that another shot. Yeah.
Tap into the halfling.
Oh, much
Inner
better.
halfling.
20, but not a natural
Yeah,
20.
that hits.
I got you, bro. I got you.
For 5 damage.
All right. You guys might have
And then I still
shark on
got
the
one
menu
more
too.
bonus attack for 14
14 hits.
I hope so.
for
It's a
7
shark.
damage.
What kind of shark is this?
It is a hunter shark.
Great white.
It's a
Hammerhead.
hamburger shark after I get done with this.
Yeah. We're having shark burgers.
All right. Is that it? No
That's
more
all
attacks
the
from
beating I can give it.
Shark is looking very worn down at this point.
It's Magni's turn.
So I have my trophies and I make sure they are nice and secure. And I turn back to the shark and I aim for his gills.
Okay.
Those are gills, fins, gills.
Kills.
Girls.
So I'm going to try to get my javelin and be like, I am going to get a hit. 14 plus 2.
That
16.
hits.
So yeah, I'm going to
Nice.
stabbing, step,
Yeah.
step, 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 step.
Stab, stab, stab. You are.
Towards gills.
Yep. And you definitely feel the jaws loosen on this shark as it's no longer grasping onto you because it's no longer alive.
Ah. Wait, I thought I was already out of his
Goodness.
mouth.
I guess you would be out of his mouth. You see him go.
Oh, I
you
swam
see him
through
go
those 2
legs.
holes that I made.
You
You
see
are
him,
the smallest
you see
halfling I
him-
ever did see.
I'm a small creature.
you see him go lax, and you guys have successfully completed this combat.
And I'm like, I take the kill. Yeah.
That's great. You kill it. You bring it up to shore.
Yeah, and then I just look up to the ocean, to the I guess the ocean top, and I'm like, so far.
The surface.
Surface. That's what that is.
Well,
I told you I'm very similar to Magni.
I don't reckon we need to stay down here much longer. You 3, you 2. Well, I guess 4.
Gilly,
And she
did you
looks
get
at the
through
other
that
2.
other tentacle?
I got it. At this point, I think we're just gonna take this whole thing up.
I like that idea.
So
Yeah, because we can make maybe we could sell some of the other tentacle.
yeah, we're gonna eat it.
Well, yeah. Well,
I'm thinking about wringing it up, dipping it in some old dry bread, and deep frying it and
that's
some
a good
fat.
idea. That's a good idea.
Maybe a little lemon.
So, question: can one of you go up to the surface and throw down a net or throw down something so we can get all of our goods in one throw? / I also really want my axe to come back to the surface with me.
Well, that seems like a lot of work. And Gilly's just gonna grab the squid and throw it over his shoulder, and y'all can figure it out and just start swimming to the top with the squid.
You're horrible.
Go ahead and roll a strength check.
Natty 20. And did you want me to add 6 to that or not?
No. Gilly just swims away with this
In his Speedo.
with this giant squid, leaving you guys on the ocean floor or the ocean bottom for some.
If Wally picks up the axe, am I going to be able to swim up, or is it?
Yeah,
do
you
a
would be able
strength check
to.
for that?
How many weapons do you have on you?
I just brought a quarterstaff with me.
Oh yeah, you'd be able to then.
Wally,
Okay.
you're amazing.
I got your back. Let's
I owe
do it.
you at the next tavern or market. I owe you for whatever snack or thing you want.
I appreciate it.
And then I do I try to make up a halfling high five. I don't know what it is, but it's a backhand slap.
I feel like we both already know it. It's
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys get to about 10 feet to the surface, And then you see a big splash in the water next to you as a round metal ball starts sinking next to you.
Oh.
And then a few seconds later, another big splash. This one kind of has a loud cracking sound with it as you see parts of the boat starting to sink into the water. And then as soon as you surface, you see Stearns is like, oh my gosh, hurry on, get on. We need to leave now.
Oh, is it the Navy?
Yeah, the Navy has caught up to us.
Ah.
And he's going to throw down a cargo net for you guys.
I'm going to scramble up as just as quick as I can.
So you guys get on the boat and you get your squid on there and your shark on there. And you look out and you see about 6 Navy boats that are slowly starting to encircle you guys.
Well, I think we need to get going.
Absolutely. I want to get those puff pastries and we need to get out of here.
Yeah, I just don't feel like we need to deal with the Navy.
Does that magic wand like make us go faster?
I don't think that's how it works, but I think we could just sail.
Oh, true. You're right.
All right, let's sail back to Widow's Peak. Then we can maybe lose them on the ground.
Yes. Okay. Tell me what to do. How to make these sails work.
Gillowy's just gonna be like, all right, well, gentlemen, ladies, you man the bow, you bolster the holster, and like just starts giving out clearly all of these really, really great,
Specific.
very
Go
specific
ahead.
nautical terms.
Okay, go ahead.
What do I roll
and-
for?
I'm thinking intelligence here.
I'm thinking some sort of leadership.
Leadership.
Can I roll for?
You can roll charisma if you want.
I think I want to roll charisma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely want to roll charisma.
Actually, roll intelligence first.
How about persuasion?
No, intelligence first.
17.
Okay, you do know what you're talking about. Now,
Awesome.
now you roll your charisma check.
I'm sorry, 16. I have a negative
16.
1.
You still know what you're talking about.
And now I'm rolling charisma. Oh, daddy one.
So you know what you're doing, but Stearns looks at you like, I am the captain right now. What are you doing? And you guys just start bickering between each other.
And Magni's just like, I don't, where do I go?
And then keep in mind that the Navy is getting closer and closer and closer, and you guys are still just arguing with that horrible roll.
Oh my gosh.
And then you're like, let me be the leader.
Well, fine. You go ahead and you're just going to be the leader. I'm just going to go sit here and you tell me what to do.
I need to roll an intelligence check. Will you, will you roll it for me?
11. I don't know what it's at.
Wait, do I need to roll anything or just
No, these two are just arguing with each other. You guys do finally set sail, but it's really short-lived before you get caught by the Navy.
Oh, great.
And there are more than you guys are going to be able to handle, and you just kind of know that ahead of time. Are you going to go willingly, or are you going to really try to fight this out?
Well,
I just like look at the others, be like, what are you all gonna do?
Wally, what do you think? Want to
I
fight?
don't like our odds here.
I don't like our odds here either, but I got news for you. I don't want to fight these blue coats.
Like
I also don't want to go with them.
Like as much as I want to die in like a blaze of glory, I also want to like still live.
Can we all
Maybe they just want to talk.
Maybe we could pretend to work for them.
I don't think. How do you mean? Do I have a blue coat on? Do you have a blue coat on? It's not gonna make any sense.
But they will hire us.
Well, isn't it Magni? And you hear a very familiar voice as a halfling steps onto the board, and it is a 18-year-old-ish male.
Mavi!
I knew I'd be able to beat you at the sea as well. And he is now wearing a uniform of the Royal Navy.
You're the worst brother ever.
He's got like some multiple stars. He's not a captain yet, but he's pretty high ranking up there. So,
You are an embarrassment to a barbarian.
I caught a barbarian, didn't I?
I thought you said your brother was a pirate. This don't look like no pirate to me.
Well, that's what I thought he went as. Well, you know what? I bet the Navy got hold of those pirates and then converted him. This might not even be my real brother anymore.
And he has his subordinates come up and cuff you guys. And they put
I'm going to tell Dad.
And they put hoods over your head and drag you onto their boat.
This is not how you treat your older sister and her friends.
Before they put the hood on my head, did I have a chance to like look around? Like Wally would have been trying to scan all the other people that he could see that weren't part of our crew.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. And were you looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking for a certain person. I've been kind of itching to get out on the water because I'm searching for someone.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Oh my goodness. Natural 20.
Woo!
Thank
All right.
I don't know if that
Jesus.
helps in this situation.
It sure is gonna know.
It might as well. Inspiration.
Inspiration.
Okay.
You are looking around and you notice that the person that just boarded the ship that Magni was talking to looks really familiar to you, but he's obviously too young for what you are looking for. But like a lot of the same features are kind of there.
Oh boy. Okay.
Or also before we get hooded, Gillyweed's gonna absolutely try to talk himself out of this.
Okay.
So wait, hold on before you put that damn thing over my head.
Go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw.
3.
Yep. You do not see the ore coming in to smack you in the face.
No.
And
You are knocked unconscious.
Dang.
Well, dang.
well, hang on.
So
Gilly gets dragged onto the boat. The rest of you are walking on with your hoods, and you definitely hear Mavi say, "All right, guys, take their loot as well." And you hear him dragging your shark and your squid and all the other stuff on your boat.
And in my head, I'm just like, he didn't get the most important thing. Cool.
Your battle axe that you think he's letting you keep?
Maybe I won't tell you because then he'll take it. Because he's my older brother. I can't tell him all my secrets.
Hey, I hope you're enjoying this D&D one-shot with Kyle and Madison that we got going on. This is something I really like to do just to allow us to share the table a little bit more with some of our friends, family, and listeners. If this is something that you'd be interested in doing, either in the studio if you're a Louisville local or through the internet like Kyle is this evening, please let me know. You can shoot us a DM on our Instagram, or you can email me at podcast@carriageresttales.com. Both of those can be found on our actual website, which I highly recommend you check out, which you're probably already at if you're listening to this episode. So go on there and shoot us a message if you're interested in doing something like this. It's a good way for us to meet more people, interact with our listeners, but then also give our listeners a chance to interact with us, and then also share that with their friends and family about the excitement that they had. So it's kind of a win-win for everybody. And we really enjoy bringing you this content, and it'll be awesome to really bring you some more. You find yourselves inside of the prison area, which is right outside of the kitchen mess hall. So, you know, this Royal Navy spot right on the shoreline. They have like their docks. They dock, they unboard you, and they lead you to the jail cell, which shares the space kind of with the kitchen. So it's kind of like a torment that you can smell all this amazing food that they're cooking up. And of course, you guys are not going to get any of that.
this is a big problem for Wally.
Why so?
He's very upset because Wally he enjoys food. You know, he's a thick guy, and there's a reason for it. And we've been out working hard and sailing, and my tummy's grumbling.
Are those clams?
So you guys find yourselves in jail. Just the two of you, well, the three of you, but
Are we all in the same cell?
yep. They took the captain and the boy to a different cell, so it's just the three of you guys, but Gilly is still unconscious.
Hey, at least we don't have the little brat with us.
Barnacle?
Yeah, like he's not bad, but like we need our heads clear, or as clear as they can be with these. Wait, do we still have the blindfolds on?
No, they took the hoods off.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, do you have anything to wake her up? And part of me is like, I like touch her head, like maybe if I like massage her head.
I'm
maybe
a
it'll work.
boy.
Oh, is it? You're right. I forget. Sorry, I'm so sorry. So I'd be like, hey, do you think if we like rub his head, it will wake him up? Or do you have any like medicine to like jar him awake?
They pretty much took everything, but I didn't have anything that would have woken him up. I'd give a little, not hard, but like a little slap.
I
like
have an
pats on
idea.
the cheek.
I have an idea. So Magni
Okay.
goes to Gilly's feet, takes off his shoes, and tickles his feet.
Aw.
Hey, I have very sensitive feet, so I feel like that will wake anybody up.
Does it
Like
wake you
laying
up?
there in a Speedo having.
Wait.
his feet
Do I
tickled.
roll? Do I roll for tickling? Or?
Sure, you can roll for tickling. We could do.
11 plus what?
I'm gonna do medicine check to see if you.
Oh,
how
that's
to tickle.
wisdom. That's plus 0.
11. Go ahead and roll.
Because this is what my dad always did.
Yeah,
whenever we passed out.
I don't even know what the check would be.
It would be survival.
Sure.
11. Nothing happens.
Meets beats.
Nothing happens.
I was so, wow, they hit her really hard. Or hit him really, they hit him really hard.
Wally kind of looks around, kind of inspect, like takes a closer look at like the door or like, because we're kind of caged in. Is that right?
Yep. Yeah, there's a jail cell that's inside the kitchen that is, holds the three of you guys. It's not a big cell.
Okay. And does anything like it looks like it's in good repair. It doesn't necessarily look like it's like I could kick this door in or something.
You could try. Go ahead and roll a perception check to see if you notice anything.
Oh my goodness. Another natural 20.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. I'm just so good at D&D.
This doesn't happen usually.
You don't really see any weak spots in this cage area, but you do notice that there is a little kind of like it's a fairy dragon is what it's called. And hanging in the rafters, you kind of sense that he might be the guard dog, and he's got a little bit of a chain around him. And with your natural 20, you could tell that it has a necklace that has a key on it.
Ooh, can I kind of look at him and give him like a little, like a cat, like a try to get his attention?
Go ahead and roll a animal handling check.
Are you going to do this with your hands?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
The enticing snapping.
And like some kisses, like a.
Yeah.
13.
I'd say he's interested, so he moves a little bit closer to see what's going on, but he's still kind of out of your reach.
I want to try to do the same thing because I'm inspired by my halfling brethren.
Okay.
I've decided there needs to be an entire YouTube channel of just Madison rolling dice. Because Kyle, I really wish you were here to see this. That I don't even know what that was, but it literally slow motion turned over 5 times.
So it is a 10 plus what?
10 plus 1?
No, plus what? What is my
animal handling.
animal handling? Wait.
She actually has to move the eye patch.
You keep moving your patch.
It's a plus 0, so it's a 10.
10. All right.
And I'm like,
yeah, it's not getting any closer.
oh, can I? Well, I'm like,
If anything, it was moving closer, and then it stopped when you started doing your
Actually-
stuff.
I'm like, is this worth using inspiration for? Or should I save it?
I mean, we got to get out of here somehow.
Yeah, might as well use it again. Let's see what kind of roll I do this time. Ah, no, it's a 2.
Yep, it's still not there. Any other ideas you guys have?
Oh, man.
This creature's just kind of curiously looking at Wally.
Hey, Wally, do you have anything to like pick locks?
No, they confiscated everything when they brought us on board. Is that correct?
Yes, they did.
Wait. Oh,
Sure.
wait, no.
And you guys are now on land, by the way. They brought you back to the port.
Oh, dang.
So I have like a boar tusk necklace. I'm like, hey, do you want to try to use this to like pick a lock? I don't know how good it'll work, but
Yeah, I mean, I can give it a shot.
hey, go for it. So I just hand him my necklace, and it has like 2. It's almost like a half moon, like 2 together. Think of like Pumbaa.
Yeah, gotcha.
So
Sure.
I'm like, here you go.
All right, go ahead and roll. You're probably not
We'll look at
proficient with sleight of hand.
No, I'm not.
So go ahead and
But it
roll.
is a +4.
It is a +4 for your sleight of hand.
The
That's
what?
awesome.
Yeah,
And you're not proficient with it? Oh,
it's a dex check.
Yeah, it's
So,
going to be dex.
But I only got a 7 even with my +4.
Even
so
with the
I think I
+4.
might have broke your necklace.
Magni, go ahead and roll a perception check while Wally is trying to pick this lock.
While
Haha.
I'm trying to break your necklace.
Okay, the blue dice work, guys. That was an 18.
All right. You notice as you're watching this creature that as this necklace is moving around, the creature is getting really like big eyes and kind of excited and kind of bouncing around the room a little bit more.
And that's because what is he doing to cause him to do that?
He's just moving the necklace around trying to pick the lock.
Ooh, I think he likes the sound of what you're doing, or I think maybe he thinks it's music. And then I relay hey, by the way, like this is what the dragon's doing. It's like getting super pumped or whatever. Super
Maybe it wants to like play fetch or something here.
Hmm.
Like it thinks we're playing.
trying to think of what else. I'm like looking, what else do I have on me that like play fetch with? And I'm like, I like sigh and I take out one of my shark teeth. And I'm like, okay, fetch boy. And then I like throw the shark tooth.
You throw the shark tooth and then it tries to catch it like in midair and it dives down, catches it. You see its tail kind of wagging and it comes right up to the cage and like puts it down for you to throw it again.
And I'm just like, oh, thank God I brought it back. Okay. So then how close is he? Like,
he's right outside the cage.
Okay, so within arm's reach of me grabbing the key?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try to grab the key. So I roll for that?
Yep, roll animal handling. See how fast you come in at this key.
What is this? Okay, so that is a 9 plus... Sorry, my bad again. You said dex.
Animal handling.
Animal handling is...
Wisdom.
It's a 9.
You'll have to play fetch with it one more time. It kind of backs up a little bit.
Okay, I'm like, okay.
Yep, but after a little bit of while of playing fetch with your shark tooth, it gets comfortable enough that you're able to kind of like pet it, and then you grab the key just off of its neck.
Okay, grab the key. I go ahead and like unlock the door.
Door unlocks.
Okay, and then I like make sure I pet. I'm like, you're such a good dragon. You should still be our friend. Can I?
What a good boy.
A fantastic boy, fantastic being. And I'm like, oh, I can't believe that worked. And I'm so really.
I would like to try to wake up Gilly again.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot he's still asleep.
I'm gonna give like the sternum rub.
As I'm laying there, I'm still in just a Speedo, right?
Yep, you are.
No, nothing else, just a Speedo.
Nothing else, that's all you had.
And I'm so Gillyweed is ripped. Like he's a dwarf. He's not stocky. He is like think of Aquaman, just like
That's amazing.
6-pack, just like ripped. And yeah, so he's just laying there.
Okay.
How you
Do I
waking
need
me
to
up?
roll anything for my sternum rub? Like a medicine check?
Oh
or
yeah, go ahead and roll a
anything?
medicine check. I forgot you said how you were gonna wake him up.
That's pretty good, I think. 17.
Yep.
Ooh.
I'd say that's probably enough to wake up.
Yeah. Well, what are we?
Gilly, get up. We gotta move.
Where are we? What happened?
Well, we did all the hard work of getting us out of here, and you just got to take a
getting
nap.
us out of here. How do we get in here? What is here?
You got smacked over the head with an oar.
Golly,
We got locked up.
my head is pounding.
We just got this
That's what
door
happens
open,
when you
so
get
I think
smacked
we
in the
need to
face.
move quick.
All right. I'll stop yelling. Let's go.
As you guys move across to go to the door, you feel a kind of pressure on your foot as you hear a pin kind of go click out from underneath you as all the doors and windows in this little kitchen like just slam shut. And go ahead and make a dexterity
Tell
saving
me
throw.
we did not forget to check for tracks.
I got a 23.
I got a 7.
What am I supposed to add?
Dexterity saving throw.
So that's a 14.
Magni and Wally, you guys are able to dive out of the way.
Oh, wait, I have an advantage. Oh, no. I was like, I have an advantage on saving throws against poison. Never mind.
Gilly, you are still a little bit wobbly.
Yeah.
So you get pelted in the head by a sack of onions as it falls from the ceiling.
What in the hell is... Oh,
And
Ooh,
you,
I bet that hurts your head.
And you-
sweet Vidalia, that hurt.
and you guys start hearing like a little bit of a clicking sound, like a mechanic type clicking that just is constantly going and going. And on the far side of the wall, a little picture shows up that's got 6 lines underneath it and then a little button. And then as you look around, you see that all of the onions that hit Gilly in the head kind of fall on the floor and they all have different letters on them.
Oh, well, I'll bet it's one of these dang blue coats and their fancy little puzzles. They always just feel like they're so smart. Oh, and he just starts picking up onions.
So these onions have letters on them.
Letters on them. Yep.
What letters do we see?
There's a lot of onions, so you see every letter represented.
All 26?
All 26.
Wait, but with the button, we only have 6 that we need.
Correct. There's 6 spots to like 6 shelves, and then there's a button.
And do the shelves, are they all equidistant apart, or does it look like there's some groupings?
Go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw. Everybody.
Everybody?
Yep,
Or just
everybody.
Gilly? Okay.
13.
6.
Natural 1.
Oh, lucky,
All right.
lucky. Roll again, roll again.
Lucky, yes. Oh, you're my savior.
You are welcome.
Yes. All right. 19.
Thank
was the
God.
second
All
one.
right. If you got
Thank goodness.
If you got under 10, you take 2 slicing damage.
The what?
Slashing damage.
Slicing makes more sense.
Yeah. You take 2 slashing damage as these knives kind of stick up out of the floor and kind of like shoot out of the floor.
Indiana Jones, where it's like a blade.
Yep.
Like,
and then you start hearing that mechanical sound start ticking off again as another sack of onions falls from the.
I have an idea what
sky.
Don't move.
Okay, so Magni doesn't move. Like, I have an idea of the word. I think it's onions.
Okay, so you're gonna grab an O.
ONIONS.
Okay, and then you push the button.
Yeah.
And the blades kind of go whoosh, whoosh, shoot up. So go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw.
12 plus 2, 14.
Do we all roll it?
Yep, well, you roll it.
Wow, these blue dice are so much better.
17.
17, 12, and
14.
14. Yeah, guys, none of it get hit by these blades as they come across, but another sack of onions falls on the ground.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So
who
if
else
we
has-
take a sec, I mean, we don't have much time, but can we quickly look at the onions and do any of them have any distinguishing marks, like a specific size or anything that would show us that they belong there?
Or different
or
colors.
Yeah.
Do we have red onions, purple onions?
They're all just white onions with letters on it, but now some of them are sliced in half.
I hate
Are there
puzzles.
any words around this room?
They're not.
Is the dragon wearing a collar?
He is, but he's also flying around.
Did anyone see what the dragon's name is?
Nah.
I didn't even look.
Anybody want to roll a history check? Maybe you did look and you
Yeah,
just didn't know.
I want to roll a history check. Oh, I can't. Oh, I got a 17 plus. Madison moved up eye patch. So 17 minus 1, 16.
His name was Stefan.
I think that's too many letters.
Stefan, come here. And then I like wave the short dude. Like, and then I hear you say, I'm like, well, yeah, you're right. That is too many letters. But maybe he has like a secret clue, like in his color.
Okay, I like what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Does he come to me?
Yeah, he comes to
Because
you.
we're bros. Okay, so I'm like petting him, and then I'm like looking in his collar, see if there's anything relevant in his collar.
As he's petting him, he then starts to try to fly away pretty urgently as you start hearing that mechanical sound stop. And then the blades come up again.
Ah!
So go ahead and roll your dexterity saving throws.
Oh, God.
20.
16.
8.
Oof.
2 slashing damage. Also slicing damage.
Slicing damage.
Slicing damage.
It's slicing
Or like
damage.
some dice.
And your eyes are starting to burn a little bit now.
Yeah, because all the
As some more onions fall from the sky.
onion flavor.
So
okay,
can
we need to reorganize here,
Okay.
or we're gonna be French onion soup soon.
Oh, true. Maybe we should like try to hang from the rafters until we figure out like how to get out of here.
Yeah, can I get up on the counter?
Yep, you can get up on the counter.
All right, I'm jumping up on the counter.
Me too.
Yep. Is there space for all of us?
Can we?
There is space for everyone.
Are we
in this
taller than the
party.
counter?
We're
I mean, you
kinda
can climb
small,
up on
so-
it just
Okay.
fine. So you guys are all standing on the counter.
We are now on the counter. What do you picture those 6? Was it 6 letters? 7 letters?
Six letters
6.
and a button.
6 letters in a button. BUTTON. Let's try button.
Right.
Can y'all?
Yeah.
I'll get the B and the O.
I got the 2 T's.
All right, so we get button and
I
put it
got
up
you.
there.
All right. So you put button up there and you push the button.
Yeah,
Who's pushing the button?
I'll push the
I
button.
will.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Wally, you push the button.
Yeah, I pushed it
Yeah,
first.
I'll
Make
push
it
the button. I haven't gotten to push the button.
make a dexterity saving throw.
Sweet. Oh, yeah. Okay. 24.
Yep, you pass. All of the
Okay.
shelves kind of fold down and the onions that you put up there fell down. A sword kind of goes out and tries to hit you, but you nimbly dodge out of the way.
Thank God.
As more onions fall on the ground.
Oh, it wasn't button?
It wasn't
The
button.
what?
It's not button.
I was so hopeful.
I wonder if it's button backwards. Onto
Not, but what?
Not to
Not
tub.
tub.
Not tub.
Not
Not
tub.
tub. It's a not tub. Oh my gosh, why isn't that a thing? Not tubs. You know, it's
Is that
like
when you shower?
it's like when you shower. It is a not tub.
Not Is there like a clue that he said to us?
All right. Now let's not get our Speedos in a knot here.
I think that's only you.
Well, it's the only thing I'm wearing. Where is the Navy? Somebody spell Navy. Navy.
I already tried that.
Yeah, we're
Is
short. That's short.
there navies? No, that's
Navies.
We're on a boat. What city are we in?
We're on the
I don't know.
water.
We've been in a cage.
Oh wait, ocean. OCEAN.
S. Oceans.
Oceans.
Oceans 11.
Are you guys trying oceans?
Yep.
Yeah,
All
we'll
right.
try oceans.
Oceans.
There's this guy.
Who's pushing the button?
I'll push the
I'll-
dang button. Oh, no, you won't push the button. You push the button.
I'll push it again. I'll
Do
push it
it.
again. I'm feeling fast.
All right, go ahead and
You
roll.
feeling spry?
Yeah, 21.
All right, you dive out of the way, and this time only 4 of the onions fall down,
Oh, it's like Hangman.
Oh,
What letters do we got?
as the one that had the C on it is going to stick.
Wait, the C is the only one that sticks?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's weird.
It's the second one, right? Is that his
Yeah,
ocean?
yeah.
Gillyweed ain't real smart.
Only the C.
Only the C. Okay.
So C's the second letter. Okay.
So C's the second letter.
I would say like scream. SCREAM. Scream.
Well, we know that we can't. Well, isn't the A in the same spot then, though?
Yeah. You're right.
Why don't y'all just want to just grab some random letters and throw them? Oh, that's not going to work.
Well,
It's gotta be in that
scary.
order.
Well, I'm just my mom just saying words. SC.
I'm sure it has something to do with pirates. What's up? Hey, y'all.
I mean, we're in the
Hey,
kitchen.
wait,
Is there
wait,
some
wait.
food?
What?
What's a pirate's favorite letter?
R.
Arr.
Nah, 'tis the C.
Wow. Awesome.
As you guys are looking around for these onions, it's starting to get a little bit slippery as all that
Onion
onion
juice.
juice is kind
Oh
of
my-
floating in the air.
Well, we're all like crying.
Eyes are starting to burn a little bit, and you are having trouble navigating on top of this countertop. So everybody make a dexterity saving throw to see if anybody falls off, as their eyes are starting to burn a little bit.
Oh, thank God. I got a 19 plus 2.
I got a 9.
21.
I'm
I
not
got a
very.
12.
The abs make me not so dexterous.
Okay. Gilly takes 4 more bludgeoning damage this time as you fall off the counter.
Oh my gosh.
Gilly's
I
gonna
just got
die in
my
this room
damage.
because we can't figure out this word.
Doing emotional inventory over here.
I feel like we should be like, let's pick like one vowel if there's like multiple A's and just stick them in the rest of the holes and see like which ones stick.
We'd like
That's
to
an
buy
option.
a vowel here.
I like to buy a vowel.
I mean, I'm pretty sure E is one of the most important
Agreed.
letters of the
Yeah,
alphabet. So why don't we fill the whole thing up with E, see if it sticks?
Yeah. So I'm going
All
to,
right. Yep.
are you going to do that or do you want me to do that? Wally.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
Okay.
Wally's he's like a cat. Do you see him?
Except your eyes are really starting to burn. And you're getting a
I
little bit of
know.
Can
water.
we
Why?
open a window?
No, window's all closed.
Can we
So
drill
go
a
ahead and
hole?
make your dexterity saving throw at disadvantage now.
Oh, no.
Since you're having
Okay.
trouble seeing that blade coming at you.
All right. 18 for the first one
I'm like, fingers crossed.
and 8 for the second one.
All righty, you're going to take...
Hey, wait. He's doing saving throws?
He's doing 2 damage, though, first. Because you forgot
2
your
damage?
spells. 2
Okay.
slashy damage. Slashy slash. And none of the E's stayed on the shelves.
Don't lie.
Just the C's
Well,
up
that would
there
make
still.
sense because C and E generally don't come in the same word. So let's try A.
I thought this were an ocean.
I know.
There's
I
lots of them that
before
they do.
E except after C. Gillyweed is just like, Gillyweed's just trying to not fall on the floor and he's just repeating all the things that he knows about the English language or the common language, I guess.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Can I
And you-
can I cast a spell if I don't have anything on me?
yeah, you can cast spells.
All right, I'm gonna cast a bless spell on my friend Wally here. You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Well, golly, I'm gonna do all 3 of us.
Get us all, yeah.
When a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before a spell ends, the target can roll up to 4d and add that number to the attack roll or saving throw. And I'm gonna do this on level 1 time. So the next time we can all add d4.
All right.
Okay.
She feels
we're gonna
like-
test out an A.
You guys testing
So
out an
we
A?
decide on-
Well, maybe more of an. I feel like more of an O.
Okay, I mean I'm out of ideas here. Scoop,
Oh, no,
Scoopes, scoops.
Well, no, it's not.
We're in a kitchen. Wait, is it? You think it's got something to do with food? We're in a kitchen.
SCOOPS. No, every time I try to end it something with an S, it obviously doesn't end it.
Okay, that is good. That is good
Yeah.
insight. That should get some inspiration. Okay.
Okay.
What, O's?
Yeah, let's just go with O's.
O's all the way around? Who's pushing the button this
O's.
time?
There's not a help button or something we can do.
Who's
I'm
pushing
going
it?
to push the button again.
All right, you have disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Guys,
but,
eyes
but
are-
I've got bless.
Yep, you got bless.
All right, 22.
Wait, are onions poisonous? Can we count that as like advantage against poison?
What if I just start cooking the onions?
There's lots of onions.
Got
We
a
can eat them.
15.
15.
15 was
All
my
right.
low.
Yep, you made it through just fine. And none of the, what was it?
Oh.
O's.
How could you say none of it if you don't even know the letter?
Because I remembered it was going to be none, but I wanted to make sure you remembered what the letter was you tried. None of the O's stick. You still just have the C up there.
Y'all, we're going to die from onion vapors.
Your nostrils are starting to burn a little
Okay,
bit.
so let's go with A.
Wait, hold on. Well, let's do A and then we need to reconvene.
Or do you want to do like
Okay.
a consonant?
No, we got to do all the vowels. There's got to be more. There's got to be a vowel in there. He says from the other side of the room, he's like picking up onions looking for A's.
As you're on the ground looking at it, you kind of forgot that there's a little timer that's going on. So go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw as the knives stick up at disadvantage.
3, and then I'm going to roll my 7
Oh my
and 8. 8. I'm just going to keep adding things until I get to 10. And it's not going to work.
It's not. Take another 4 slashy damage.
Slashy, slicey.
It burns. It burns now. It's starting to get that
The onion juice is
onion
getting in
juice
my
in your
wounds.
skin.
Ooh.
Just keep it nice and clean, though.
True story. You know what I like to do? I like to slice these onions anytime I got like the tuberculosis or it's like hard to breathe. And I just sit next to my bed and it just pulls all that bacteria right out of me and the onion turns black at the end of the night.
I have heard of that.
Isn't that wild? It's crazy.
Maybe it's like evil
Also,
spirits.
you can slice the onions, put them on the bottom of your feet, and it just pulls the toxins right out of your body.
But then it's like you're preparing yourself to be cooked.
Well, I'm not going to eat the onions.
No, but like you're preparing like an ogre to eat.
I feel like we're going to get cooked right now.
Okay, true. Okay, so I'm like trying to help
What's
get
left?
these
I?
A's. We haven't done the A's
Yeah, we
yet.
just
did
A's
A.
on the board.
No.
Oh.
We haven't done A's. We've done O.
We were collecting the A's and then you got stabbed.
Let's do A's.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. And I'll push the button again.
Are you,
All right.
I don't know. We're having
Right?
bad. You're having bad
Disadvantage.
luck with it.
11 and 22. So 11, and I'll use my bless.
You
Can
don't
I
have
add
to
my bless to the
No,
11?
no, no,
You
no,
don't
no.
have to.
Yeah, you're good. No,
Oh,
don't
I
use
don't
your
have to.
blessed.
Okay.
Save it. Save it.
save the place.
Please.
None of the A's stay.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we got I and Y left.
Oh my God. What word is this?
Guys,
All right. So let's gather up some eyes, right?
let's get our buys. Let's do this. And we can't open a window.
You can't open a
Can we
window.
drill a hole?
No.
Is there an ice box in here? We can get some fresh
Some ice box for what?
ice box. Just open it up. Maybe just to cool my eyes off.
No.
You never heard of that when you cut onions? Just take your head in the freezer?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? My
Put that
mama
into the
always
freezer
said.
first.
Wait, is there a
Freezer first.
Wait, is there a sink in here?
No, there would not be. There'd be a pail with some water in it.
Okay, so I'm gonna like, throw a bucket of water just to like douse everything.
That's not how that works. What are you
It's like
running water for? What are you
So let-
taking?
so
You got
it'll
running
separate out.
water.
What? Now there's just onion water everywhere. Why could we could have just flushed our eyes out in the bucket?
There's still some left. I didn't dump all the buckets.
So we're just sprinkling the water like it's a citadel and you're blessing
My
people.
father always said you run water, and this is the closest thing to running water we got.
Not throwing water.
Same thing. That's what
I'm
gravity
I
does.
think your father was a smart man.
While are you pushing the button again?
Yeah, I was gathering eyes, and I'm going to push the button while they're arguing
we're
over the
just-
water here.
Bickering about water.
16
It's
was my low.
with your okay, yep. You're able to somehow keep the eyes. You got them washed out so you can see a little better. So you dodged that blade, but none of the eyes.
By the way,
my
Okay, this is just not
By the way,
right.
my left eye is very safe.
your left eye is just perfectly fine. This is why you wear an eye patch, guys. I don't know. If I had two patches, I'd wear both.
I mean, I guess we didn't do you either. Dang it, there's so many dang vowels.
Oh yeah,
All
Okay.
right, we try and use.
yeah.
We're trying to use. And then Y's, I guess. See,
right.
what word has
Snatch
a C
and
to
use.
you?
This must
And
be an
I'll push the button
acronym.
again.
Okay.
Is it
I
succumb?
just like how you just voluntarily putting yourself in danger.
19 was my low.
All right. Yep.
Thank goodness.
You did recognize that the blade was going to come out and hit you. You dive out of the way, and the U stayed up
Thank goodness.
in one of the spots.
Oh, what? Only one. This is ridiculous. I don't know
Your
where to
s-
write this on my paper. I'm
Your
just writing
skin's
it.
starting to burn as you are feeling these juices hitting your open wounds. So everybody go ahead and take, let me roll it.
Am I the only one with spells?
Everybody takes 2 poison damage as you're starting to sting a little bit from,
All right,
Wait,
now-
advance on saving
now we
throws
get
against
advantage
poison.
on poison.
so I'll give you half.
Okay.
resistance.
Wait, so what do I have to roll?
Magni takes 1 poison damage. Gilly and Wally take 2.
No,
As-
is he?
I have-
no,
I
he's a
have-
stout.
I have advantage against poison damage.
oh, so you take 1 also.
Yeah, because he's a stout
Yeah, we're
halfling
both
as well.
stout.
Because
Okay,
we're
perfect.
amazing.
You know,
Yeah,
if I would have done my character more than 4 hours ago, I would know if I was.
So-
if I could do this.
What-
or
so-
not.
What vowels have we done? I wrote down
Wait.
O, A, E, I, and U.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
So
so that's less.
we haven't done Y yet. I have an idea though.
Y is only sometimes a vowel.
I have an idea. We should now fill it with S's.
Okay. Maybe
Okay.
R and T. RTS is the most popular consonants. Did y'all know that? There's a back in one of the markets. There's this game that they spin a wheel and people guess letters.
Huh?
And RTS is always the real important.
Yeah. Which one do we want to do? Do we want to do a T or an S?
I don't know. It's jeopardizing anyway.
Okay, I think S. Let's go. Let's go.
All S's.
All
And I'm gonna push
S's.
the
Except,
button.
wait, stop it. We know the last one's not an S. Let's put something else there. Put a T there.
Yeah.
Sakut.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
All right,
What about the Y's? All right, whatever. Just put some S's and a T at the end.
go ahead and roll your disadvantage.
With disadvantage, my low was a 14.
All right, man, you guys definitely
I
picked the
get
right
a plus
person.
6.
Yeah, I know you
Yeah.
guys picked
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
right
we picked the
person.
right person, but the wrong group to do this.
All right, you guys got an S in the first spot. Go ahead.
Success.
I knew it.
So
Is there
yeah,
more S's?
There's not more S's.
Then
What,
it's not success.
what
More-
did you guys put in
a
the
T,
last one?
a T.
A T.
That didn't stick up either.
Scums.
Look
Scud.
at SCU
Scuttle.
blank
Scuttle.
blank
Scuttle.
blank.
SCUTT. It should be more letters. Guys, I'm real bad at
Scub.
spelling.
Scub.
Scabernacle?
No.
Scab? What about scuba? SCUBBA? Is that a word? Kyle, aren't you real smart?
I am not, no. And neither is Wally.
I mean, Sam's real smart. Clearly, this is all just metagaming.
We like scuttlebutt. No.
Scuttle, scuba, SCU, but there's no A's. We've done A's, right?
Yeah, there's no A's.
Right?
Go ahead.
So,
Everybody go ahead and roll a history check.
You're like, this is
the
painful.
DM's out. This is taking way too long.
18
Ooh.
plus.
What's history? 18.
I got an 18 also.
Oh,
Okay.
there's got to be something for that.
You
Yeah.
guys all
Actually, it's a
have
17.
the same knowledge you personally have on onions. What are onions like nutritionally?
Nothing.
Onions
Vegetables.
nutritionally. Okay, let's see.
That's my hint.
Onions
That's a
are a
terrible
root
hit.
vegetable. They have skin on them.
Layers.
Layers. Everyone likes layers.
They're not
Parfait.
vegetables. They're vegetables.
You guys are all seabound pirates.
We're
Scurvy.
What the hell does that have to do with onions?
What, vitamin
it's got
C?
vitamins in it to keep scurvy away.
Okay, well, not all of us have this knowledge.
Yeah, so RRY. RRY. Scurvy.
Didn't I say to put a Y at the end? Nobody wants to listen to me.
You're right.
So what's the letters you're putting up?
RRY.
We're spelling scurvy.
You're going
Scurvy.
to do RRY?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that how you spell scurvy?
Yes.
Nope.
What? Did not.
SC
SCURVY.
scurvy, not scurry. This isn't a little town in England.
I think they all like beat me to it. So.
But I'm going to say that Magni was very excited about getting scurvy up there, spelled SCURRY, and push the button.
Scurry.
So go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Aw. 8.
Now roll again. I
Oh,
got disadvantage.
6.
All right. So you take 1 slashy damage.
Ah.
And then you guys do successfully spell scurvy correctly. And you
Mike,
are
can you edit that down so we seem smarter?
maybe.
Or just speed it up.
Golly. I'm just so happy my character's an idiot.
And you guys are able to push the button, and inside the next room, you are able to make your escape. And luckily, the chef was currently processing everything. So you already have your tentacles already there, ready to pick up. As well as you're looking at it, you see that there are some vials of the pickled prawn berry juice.
Is that what
ogres.
we needed the vials for?
Yep, you needed 7 of them.
I knew that.
So we have our calamari.
Yep.
And we have our Pickled periwinkle juice.
Pickled prawn berry juice.
Prawn berry juice.
And yeah, we need to get 7. Maybe get 8 just for good measure.
Just for good measure. Sounds good. In case you break one.
Yeah.
Gilly tucks it into a Speedo.
Gilly, that's where Gilly put the tentacles.
Oh my
Wearing
God.
the Speedo. He's wearing it in the. Never mind.
Wait, are there any puff pastries crow puff pastries?
You do not see any puff pastries.
I feel like that would be way too easy if it was all here. All right.
Okay,
Well,
time to go.
I think we need to go.
It is now nighttime as you
Wait,
guys
can
are.
we bring the dragon?
You can try to bring Stefan.
Stefan, let's hang out.
Let's not.
What? He's a good dude.
Yeah, I don't want to
Good
steal from the. We're already breaking free from the blue coats. I want to steal from them also.
True. But I'm gonna give him a hug. Be like, I'll see you next time if our paths ever cross.
Mm-hmm. And he's just feasting down on some onions because he loves onions.
Ugh.
Just
So
raw.
really, the onions should have gone down because the dragon would have continually eaten the onions.
But they kept falling also. So.
Okay, so are we
It is nighttime. You guys are kind of sneaking through this
Scooby-Doo style?
Yep, Scooby-Doo style. And you eventually find your actual compatriots, Barnacle and Sternson. You're able to release them, and you guys are able to make a good pirate escape under the darkness of night.
Did we get any of our belongings?
Sure. We'll say you found them.
Oh,
Thank goodness.
okay. Gilly gets dressed.
And you guys are back out at sea, and you know you have one item left to get, which is the 4 puff pastries, crow puff pastries, from the fair maiden of the woods, Bethany.
This is one of those times where I wish we had the beads like we do in the campaign, because I'd be like, I know Bethany, but we don't.
Wait, so we have to get them specifically from Bethany?
Nope, she's just the one that makes them.
Okay. Because I was like, I could have sworn they just said puff pastries. I didn't know it had to be from a specific lass.
All right, we're on the ocean.
It did say a specific last just because they know that she makes them with the crow meat.
Do we know? Do we know what direction that market she might be at? Or
She doesn't live at a market. She lives out in the woods. Hence the name, the fair maiden of the woods.
Okay, time to go back to land because obviously we need to get away from these Navy people. My awful brother. Can't believe he works for the Navy. That's
I don't think he likes you.
well.
I like.
We had a rivalry. So there's this like competition when you are a barbarian
Okay,
to try to prove your strength to your tribe.
that sounds barbaric.
Yeah, so, but I'm the oldest, so I'm the better one.
Did you win?
Well, that was what this trip is, to prove that I'm the better one.
Oh,
But the pirates picked him first just because he happened to be a guy. So I was mad. So it's my
so
turn.
you were mad that the pirates stole him and not you?
Well, they didn't steal him. They selected him.
Oh, they took him.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he was a guy. I'm like, I am just as good. Now, but I'm glad, though, because I don't want to be with the Navy. That's stupid.
Yeah, that's stupid. All right, well, that was touching story.
Let's go get some puff pastries.
You guys get
Time
back
lapse.
to Widow's Peak and jump back onto the land with the land boat, the high seas. And you kind of
Did you want to pick up the oxen and put them out, or you?
No, I'm good this
You
time.
sure you good? All right.
Okay, I learned my lesson. Fine.
It was fun. Look at him laughing. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
Sternson picks up the now cat-sized oxen, brings him out there, and then casts enlarge reduce to make him bigger again.
I don't
And
think I'll get used to that.
you guys are back on your way. It's kind of pulling through. And you arrive at a small cottage in the woods. You can definitely smell some meat cooking, but you can't quite. It's getting close to morning now, so the light's kind of shining up, and you could see.
That was a beautiful description.
Thank you. It's a cottage in front of you.
The light shining through the cottage in front of us with the smells.
Yep.
Is it made out of gingerbread?
No, it's not made out of
I
gingerbread.
can't eat the door.
You can't eat the door.
I just didn't know if it was a Hansel. Is the door gonna eat me?
No.
Okay.
Is the cottage alone by itself in the woods?
Yes, the cottage is alone in the woods, and you guys are, I don't know, probably at this point, 300 or 400 feet away from it, and you can already start smelling the lovely crow meat puff pastries that are coming.
Oh, this is gonna drive Wally crazy. Like we've been battling. I don't think we've eaten anything. I'm having
didn't
a hard
have
time.
any
I'm
onions?
like, let's get. I did leave the onions alone, but I'm excited for these savory puff pastries. I'm wanting to push forward. Let's get up to this cottage, you guys.
Are we already at the cottage?
Let's go.
You guys are at the cottage.
Are we knocking? Did you want to try? Did you want to try to knock this door down with your foot, or you want to just knock?
I think we should knock. Be nice.
Yeah, I just want to knock, but like
If we knock, she might give us
quickly,
extra.
like a frantic knocking.
Okay.
A
Well, hey,
frantic knocking.
you shelled and knock
So
away,
hungry.
son.
All right, you knock and then, I have guests. This is so exciting. Hi, welcome. Come on in. And
How many pastries do you have?
How many? Well, I have about 24 in the oven right now. Would you guys like
Do you
to?
have any ready right now?
Yeah, I can pull some out. They're probably good. I don't get visitors that often. Why don't you pull up a seat and she like points at the table. I'll get a couple out, and she puts some oven mitts on and kind of gets some fresh out of the oven.
Gilly's standing at the door. He's
Okay.
not. This is too easy, so he's just gonna stand back.
Magni is
Okay.
sitting at the table, just trying to like act well, in expecting to possibly get extras because of being well behaved.
Well behaved. Okay. Yep. And-
While he's standing by the oven watching her take them out.
They are piping hot, and she puts them on a plate and puts them on the table. She puts about 6 of them out. Please enjoy. I'm so excited to have guests. Do you guys want any refreshments? Anything to drink? You can come in if you want. And she turns and talks to
Well,
Gilly.
I don't you want to know who we are? You just letting strange people in your house? Don't ask any questions.
I don't get visitors that often. I'm
What if
just
we're here
excited.
to kill you?
Are you here to kill me?
Well,
She
I
looks
don't know. Maybe
she looks a
I
little
am.
concerned now.
I mean, I'm not here to kill you.
Okay, that's good.
But now I'm wondering what kind of psychopath just lets 3 strangers in her home.
So Magni pokes the pastry to make sure it's not too hot to eat.
It's not too hot to eat.
Okay, so she goes ahead and eats one.
Okay, sounds good.
Wally does also.
All right.
Gilly is not eating a pastry.
Okay. And they taste absolutely fantastic. Even though they're made of crow meat, you would not be able to tell.
I'm like, this is amazing. Hey, how many? So we need to have 4. Actually, let's get 6 of these to go.
6 to go?
Yeah, 6 to go, but I definitely want to eat like 3 more.
Okay, you
I
want-
just eat.
What do you charge for these?
What do I charge for these? Just a
Wait.
favor.
Ooh, what favor do you need?
I mean, we can decide that later. And go ahead and roll Constitution saving throws.
Wait, what number is that? No, that's a 7. I was hoping that was a 1 and I could re-roll it.
A 7, you said?
It's a
I
7.
got 20 with my +2.
Oh,
What?
wait, no, it's a 9. 'cause
A
it's +2.
9. All right. And this one, as you were kind of saying, like, what favor do you ask? You just immediately like face plant into the puff pastry that's in front of you, and you are unconscious for a second.
Wait, don't I get saved against poison?
If it was poison, yeah.
Oh, it's not poison. Okay.
Wally, you are able to kind of slough it off, but you are going to have 1 level of exhaustion. Do you know how that works?
Boy. Explain it to me just in case.
1 level of exhaustion means you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Okay.
You are perfectly fine, Gilly, but you do see that Bethany, who was a beautiful person, slowly starts to turn into something that looks kind of like purplish skin hanging off of it, very old. She's turning into a hag.
Well,
And you, I guess I need to take care of myself. And she's going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement at you.
well, hang on a second there.
Ray, what?
Ray of Enfeeblement. So she casts a spell to hit Gilly. Attack of 8.
That misses.
All right, it misses.
I knew. See, serpent and sun. I'm telling you, you can't just walk in eating whatever you want. I got one girl passed out. Wally over there looks like heck in a handbag, and now I'm faced with this ugly lady.
And go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh golly, I got a 3.
You can go ahead and roll initiative also, just so we
I was going
have,
to say, I'm like, I'm unconscious.
just so we have the turn order.
12. Do you want me to write it down? Because I can do it this time.
12, 3.
20.
And my hag got a 22.
Magni. 3 is Gilly Weed. Gilly Weed.
Her attack was the Ray of Enfeeblement attack on Gilly. So who's next?
I think it's me, right?
Yeah. No, it's a hag.
Okay.
Hag's
Yeah,
22.
yeah, it's Willie. Sorry.
Hag just
God,
did her.
I'm struggling because I'm using paper and pencil and not dry erase.
So
and-
weird to have markings in a different medium.
It makes a difference.
All right, I'm going to start letting my fist fly here. I'm going to do an unarmed attack.
Okay.
10 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. And second attack is 21.
That hits.
Okay. for 9 damage and 2 more unarmed attacks as my bonus action.
Oh, stunning strike this time. Nice.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to beat. She's an old lady, right? 16.
16 misses. Her skin is very tough, like leathery. So you hit her, but you just can't get enough force behind it.
Yeah. All right. One more. 20
That hits.
for 6 damage, and that's my turn.
So you're in melee with this hag. Magni is sleeping.
Do I roll to like slowly try to wake up?
Yes, you can roll same Constitution saving throw.
So that is a 12.
12. You are starting to wake up a little bit.
I'm wiggling around.
Hmm.
I'm
You're
like
hearing some action around you. You're
I can
like,
feel a pie on my face, and I can't understand what has happened. But I think it's a pillow. I can't tell.
Is the hag a creature?
Hag is a fiend.
Okay. I get something with fiends.
I think you have detect evil or something like that, but you have to cast it.
Yeah. Divine sense. I know the location of a fiend. I probably should have casted that about, I don't know, a while ago. Okay. Well, they're in melee.
They're in melee.
All right. Well, let's see here. I'm just going to go up kind of behind her and just stab her with my trident.
Okay.
Oh, I want to cast Thunderous Smite. Is that melee? Yeah, Thunderous Smite. Let's see. For the first time you hit with a melee weapon attack during this spell's duration, your weapon rings with thunder that is audible within 300 feet of you. The attack deals an extra 2d6 thunder damage to the target. Additionally, if the target is a creature, but it's not, so it doesn't matter. Ooh, 19 plus 6 is 24.
24 hits.
24 hits. So we're going to deal, that is not the dice I want. We're going to deal 6 damage, and then we're going to do 2d6. Oh, 7 to that. No, that's a 6, not a 9.
So 7. What is the
7 and 6.
Okay, gotcha.
It's 13. See, we could have done a math puzzle. I would have been real good at that. Said you got to do the math with the letters.
With the letters.
That's spelling. I get a bonus action, so I'm going to do it again. Except not with the spell. Oh, 10.
That misses.
That's my turn.
Okay.
It's the hag's turn.
Ooh, the hag is up. It does not like you being so close. So it is going to start chanting as you feel the energy around her start to crackle as she casts lightning bolt at the person that punched her.
Yeah.
And make a dexterity saving throw. She does not know that you're a monk.
It doesn't help a whole lot here. I don't think I got a 12.
All right. You failed and you take 24 lightning damage.
Wow.
As it throws you across the room and you hit kind of the back wall.
Ooh, shocking.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and roll, Magni, you can roll a Constitution saving throw again because this was a nice, big, loud attack. So it kind of is like an alarm clock.
That was a 9 plus 2. That is an 11.
You are a nice, heavy sleeper.
Well, don't I get inspiration for that good lightning joke? To help me wake up at least?
Nope, not yet. I like the thought, though. And then the hag is going to turn and kind of face
I've like accidentally eaten some more
Gilly. Yeah.
pie.
You're like, oh, this smells so good.
It's like licking it.
And that is the hag's turn.
Okay, Wally.
All right. Do I know I got pushed across the room. Can I run back up again?
Yes, you
I
can.
have 40 feet of movement. That's plenty. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're in a small cottage area, so if you'd hit the wall, you would stop, and then you'd have time to, run back.
Yes. Okay. I am going to take an unarmed strike, and I would like to, if I hit, use stunning strike.
Of course.
So 16.
16 misses.
Okay. Second attack, same thing. Oof, 14.
That's even worse. So misses.
Yeah. I'm going to spend 1 key point to use my bonus action for patient defense, which lets me take the dodge action as a bonus action.
Okay.
I really thought you were going to say for pastry action, for pastry defense. And now it's officially pastry defense.
And is it Magni?
That's my turn.
Okay.
Magni.
16 plus 2 is 18.
You are up.
Finally, I'm like, ugh.
But you have 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh, goodness. Okay. What's happening?
Well, morning, sunshine. I told you don't just go into some stranger's house, start eating things.
I was hungry.
She asked literally no questions.
So can I? So does that? Am I allowed to like do an action, or is that all I could do?
I would say with everything that's going around, you can do an action or a move.
Okay, I'm just gonna be like, I am so mad that I was only allowed to eat so many of these pastries, and that you're just gonna like beat us up. So I'm like going to rage.
Okay, sounds good.
And like I'm so aggravated that like they've all had a head start because I was hardcore sleeping that I'm gonna activate my wild magic.
Awesome.
Wild magic, I have to roll a D8. I got a 5, and that means
With the eye patch.
Madison moves her eye patch up. Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes a 1d6 force damage as a magic lashes out in retribution.
Okay, so retribution strike.
Very cool.
That's kind of cool.
So, I don't know how that looks, but I might just like look like I have this cool aura around me. And I'm like, come at me, lady. With my eye patch way up because I'm like, I'm going to see.
It's like a headband.
Yeah. And I'm going to have my axe to strike her.
So you're ready in action to strike her if she attacks you. I like it.
Yeah.
Gillyweed.
Gillyweed.
All right. Well, we're going to hit her again with the trident. This time we're going to, she did lightning and I'm going to do thunder again, but I'm doing level 2.
Oh, you're making a storm.
24 again.
That hits.
All right. So we got, a 5 and 3 is 8. And let's see. We're doing 2d6, but we're going to do it 3 times. Well, we're going to do 6, 4, which is 10, 13 altogether on top of that.
Right.
And then I'm going to attack her again. And I got a 16.
That misses. Ag's turn. She is not liking getting hit and kind of feeling like she's starting to get surrounded. Normally people pass out and then she has...
What does she do to them?
She makes a different type of puff pastry.
I knew it. I absolutely knew it. It was Hansel and Gretel themed.
But she's not liking being surrounded. So I need Gillyweed to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. 11.
As Gillyweed was monologuing as they're fighting, his talking slowly starts turning into squealing as he gets polymorphed into a piglet and is now running around as a pig.
Wait, who is?
Oh, no.
Gillyweed.
What?
As she polymorphed him into a piglet.
Do I have any abilities as a pig?
Not really.
Okay.
Pigs are really weak.
I didn't know if I could still do my spells or.
No, you can't.
Okay.
You have the same intelligence as a pig.
Okay.
I think that's my turn now, right?
It is. No, it's a hag's.
That was a hag's
the
turn.
hag's turn. Yes, it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna see that. It's gonna freak me out, but I'm I'm gonna attempt another unarmed strike with a stunning strike. 14 doesn't hit,
Does not.
and I'll try it again with my extra attack. 18.
18 meets and ties go to the attacker. So
Awesome. Okay. So 5 damage, and the stunning strike because I spent a key point.
all right, and that was Constitution.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
8.
Does not beat it. I have 13.
All of my characters had pretty good Constitution so far, but they've all done horrible rolls.
And then I get bonus actions. So I get to make 1 unarmed attack.
Oh, because you stunning strike for the other one.
Yeah. And it's a 2.
All right,
So
that
6
misses.
total. Doesn't
Yeah,
make it.
that misses. All right, but the hag is stunned to the end of your next turn. That's an awesome
Correct.
ability for monks.
Well,
Yeah.
when you make your character sheet 2 hours before you play,
You forget things?
you forget a real important thing.
What's the real important
Oh,
thing?
if I'm only holding one melee weapon, I can add +2 to every damage roll.
Yep, that would have been
Every damage roll.
That's insane.
Ugh. Dang it.
Well, who's up?
I think it's me. Is it?
It is
Magni.
Magni.
So I had the readied axe, and I am raging, and I am just like so mad. So
So you're going to go swing away?
going away. Ugh. So that is a 6 plus what 2? Oh no, I guess it's too late. I can't add my gauntlet because I didn't state that, so that would be an 8.
I think you get advantage because they're stunned, don't you?
That
Against an
probably
attack
true.
roll?
I could see that. That would be something that the monk would be able to tell me.
Yeah, attack. So I think I'm looking it up here. Yeah, attack rolls against a creature that's stunned have advantage.
Oh, so I can do one more.
Roll it again, yeah.
Thank goodness. That is a 15 plus 2 is a 17.
Yeah, I mean, you forgot your gauntlets again, so I'll say that.
Yeah, because the gauntlet would have made it a 19.
Yep, that works. Hits.
So, well, bam! That's what you get for making my friend into Piglet. And then,
Make some good bacon.
and so I have rage times 4. I don't know what that means.
I feel like it's a really good Piglet.
Oh, and since I did a battle axe, that's a D10.
Using versatile, so two-handed, yep.
Yeah, and then
Don't forget your strength is a lot
Plus
higher
4.
because of,
so I roll a 10, 20 plus 4, so that's 24.
How do you get a 20 on a 10?
Oh, it's a 2. Sorry. I did 100. See, this is why I need friends to help me.
We did 90 damage.
That's right. I keep thinking I'm rolling a 9 on a D6. So.
Yeah, so that would have been a 6, right?
6, yep.
Okay.
And then you're raging, so you get an extra 2, I think, damage.
4 plus 2, yeah.
Do you have any extra attacks? Barbarian? I can't remember. Barbarian.
Yes, I get 2 attacks per round. So I get to attack again. So I do a 20 again.
Yep, and so you got advantage.
Oh, sweet. 19 plus 2, so that's 21.
Roll it again just to see if you get a crit, because you have advantage.
Oh, I was like,
yeah.
sir, with my luck, yeah, that's a 5. So I do take the higher.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
take the higher.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, please let me take the
Yeah,
higher.
you get, so advantage, you get 2 rolls. You take the highest. Disadvantage, you get 2 rolls. You have to take the lowest.
True. Okay, I'm just making sure my brain hasn't. I've slipped a lot. So now I have to do damage, which is the D10. I feel like I need a different dice. No, I don't think I have a different dice. Is that what this one is?
You've got 8 sets
No,
over
that's
there,
an
I'm sure.
That was an 8.
That's an 8.
Oh, this is the 10.
No, that's a 12.
That's a 12.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. I never said I knew which dice were, like, besides the 20 and the 6. I'm like, and the 4. Okay, so I'm going to roll this one. That's a 3. Actually, I'm just rolling up. Like, what's that for? So that's a 3 plus 4. So that is a 7.
Plus the 2 for
Plus a
raging,
2.
so 9.
9.
All right,
Eventually, I'll get it, guys.
you'll get there.
You're doing great.
Thanks, guys.
Piglet, what are you doing?
I am so pissed. I'm going right for her ankles, and I'm gonna bite her.
Are you going to try to talk to us in pig? Like pig Latin?
I don't. That's it. That's all I got.
All right, go ahead and attack. You do get advantage because.
Oh, good. I need it. 5, 6.
Yeah, you can't figure out your snout yet. You're just bumping
Yeah.
it, and you're trying to figure out how to get your mouth on her foot, but you can't.
Can I have 2 actions?
No,
I just want to pee on her.
you can be on her as an action.
I want to do that.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm pissed.
Literally.
Literally.
All right, that brings us back up to the hag, right?
Yes.
Who should be stunned.
She's
So-
stunned.
And wet.
Stunned and wet, yeah.
A little
And
soggy.
so can't really
Yes.
do anything.
Wally.
Wally World.
Sweet. All right. I'm gonna make an unarmed strike, and I'm gonna attempt stunning strike again.
Okay. Wally's just the crowd control
6
master.
doesn't. Yeah,
6 misses.
6 doesn't make it. So I'll try it again with my extra attack, and a natural 1 doesn't make it.
You have the lucky feet.
Oh God! See, good job. You guys are here.
You need a post-it note on your computer.
Yeah. 11 doesn't make it though either.
It does not. No. So this
Nothing hit.
you can only hit a moving target.
Apparently.
It's the urine smell. It's throwing you
Yeah.
off.
What? Did that pig just pee? All right. We are to, I believe, Magni.
I'm still in, raged, correct?
You are. You're
Okay.
still attacking.
Cool. And she's still stunned, right?
Till the end of his next turn, so she's not anymore.
So no, not anymore.
Not anymore. Okay.
So just normal.
No, normal. Sweet. 18 plus 2 for a dirty 20.
Perfect.
A dirty 20.
What?
I've never heard that before.
Oh, you haven't?
And I'm taking it.
yeah. So yeah.
All right, that hits.
I'm going to write it down.
Yeah, so I am going to roll the 10. That's a 10 plus 4 plus another 2, so that's a 16.
All right, you chop off one of her legs because she's getting pretty low on the health and she's not looking too happy.
And then I get an extra attack because I'm still enraged that she made my friend a pig. Oh, that's a 4 plus 2, so that's a 6.
Yeah, she misses.
So I like have one really good leg chop off, and then like I just totally hit that same area because I think I'm like hacking it again, but I forgot I cleanly slipped off. So I was like, okay,
So it just passes through that time. Yep.
yeah.
Piglet.
Oh, that's good.
17.
That meets. So you can deal 1 damage to her.
I bite so hard.
I hope this is the killing blow.
Oh my god, that'd be
Like-
awesome.
Right in her Achilles heel, and she's Achilles. Just kidding. It's her turn though, and she is not looking too good. She's starting to bleed. She's got a piglet attached to her. She's not really too happy. So she's like, "Fine, I'll just let you starve to death." And then she starts chanting again, and she casts planar shift and basically just exits stage left.
The pig doesn't go with her since he's
No,
holding on, does he?
pig got shook off, but the pig is still a pig.
So she is out of the picture.
Yep.
I'm like,
Oh, dang.
The pig is pacing.
The pig
Like,
is pacing.
like looking at its paws, like, why am I still a pig?
I kind of want to just still fight her, but let's get the pastries and snag the pig and figure out how to make Willie back to who he is supposed to be.
I'm a little concerned that we're grabbing 4 like cursed and or poisoned pastries as medicine.
They were on the shopping list. I didn't make the
True.
list. They were pretty dang good, though, gotta admit. Maybe let's still
They were
take
delicious. It
let's
was so
take a
worth it.
5th one still in case we have to
Yes.
like tempt somebody else with it and they like get unconscious and we might need it. You want
I
5 or
like
6?
that idea.
Do you want to take 5 or 6?
I mean, we might as well go with half dozen. Let's grab 6.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so you
You
guys
only need
grab
4.
6 puffed pastries of crow meat. You have everything on your shopping list.
Wait, is there anything? I want to like see if there's anything else in this room I can just snag on my way out.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check.
So that is a 17 plus 3. So that's a 20. Dirty 20.
Don't really see that much stuff that you would be enticed on. Now you're starting to look around a little bit more. You're starting to realize this is very much a witch's house. But you guys didn't notice that at first because you were so
It's
excited.
not like a witch's book I might want to snag.
Sure, you can grab
Magni
a
doesn't
spell
know anything
book.
about books, but like I just know they're like witches use them.
Yeah, you could grab a spell book. It's not her spell book, but maybe like one from one of her underlings.
Maybe somebody will want this.
Maybe.
I'm gonna bring it with me.
Put it in your sack.
Come on, Piglet. Do you need me to pick you
maybe Sternson can help us out with this piglet problem.
up? Yeah, put that wand.
It is magical.
Yeah.
You guys go to leave and you open the door and you just see a white light on the other side of the door.
Wait, like the whole thing's just white?
It's just white.
Oh, what does that mean? And I'm like really superstitious of spirits. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, okay. Wait, okay, I'm gonna like pick up an extra pastry around the room and just throw it through this white thing and see what happens to it.
Okay. As you throw it through the white thing, a door opens other side of the room and you get hit in the back of the head with the pastry.
And it like, and my like,
Oh,
and
no.
I'm like, oh, my wolf and my wolf eyes, like protect me.
Yep, pretty much.
So I guess we can't leave. At least not through the door. And I'm just gonna look at the window and start trying to open this window.
Okay. You open the window and outside is just white.
I'm like,
Look up the chimney, same thing.
Yep. Looking up the chimney, you see the same thing.
it's fine.
I'm just
Good
like
point,
pacing
good
in a
point.
circle.
So
The pig's pacing.
Big spacing.
The pig is specifically pacing around the floor to see if there's any sort of like hatch or anything on the floor.
hey Wally, do you want to like look at this witch's book and see if you can find anything helpful? Because
Yeah, let's take a look in the book that we grabbed.
Okay.
Well, you said it wasn't hers, right?
we don't know that
You
yet.
don't know that yet.
We don't know for sure. Okay. All right,
It
yeah,
is.
I'll take a look in the book.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a intelligence check, I think. Is there an arcane? Maybe
Oh
arcana.
my goodness.
'Cause it'd
Well,
be
it
magical.
doesn't. Okay, I get a re-roll because I rolled a 1.
All right, perfect.
Thank goodness.
Well, okay, but hang on. I have 1 level of exhaustion, so I have disadvantage.
So it would still be a 1 then.
Shh,
It'll stay
don't
one.
mention it.
Yeah, so there's my check.
Yep. You are not able to even realize you can't even read the language that the book is in.
Wait, what language is it in?
Abyssal.
Yeah, I can't do that.
The pig that was wandering around on the floor, you do not see any like trapdoors or anything. You do see some human bones maybe tucked underneath the tucked underneath like some cupboards.
Is there anything to eat? I've
There's
now
some human bones tucked under the cupboards.
no like lettuce or any vegetables
Hey,
floating around.
there's no. Hey,
There's some
Iggy,
pastries.
Yeah, you want some pastries? Like there's no witch now. I think that meant yes.
I think that maybe I should put it on the ground.
She's like the pig's like backing away.
Okay, never mind.
All right, the pig is just gonna sit in the middle of the floor, super cute. Like just sit, clap. It's a little stomach, like I feel like it's just like falling over, and it's like just exasperates and just is gonna sit and watch the two of you do this.
But part of me's like, maybe we should just do a short rest. I don't know. I feel like we can't go anywhere.
When we tossed the puff pastry through, did like another portal open behind us?
Yep.
Or
Yep.
it just kind of appeared? Okay.
Another portal open behind you.
Wait, I'm gonna
Dang.
throw another puff pastry out the window to see if it's at the same portal or if it's a different portal.
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw it.
All right. You throw it through the window, and a window opens up on the other side, and a puff pastry comes through.
So it's exactly opposite of whatever entrance it is. So not
Correct.
the same exact one place. Okay. I'm like, I don't know if that's helpful to know, but okay.
Yeah. Oh man. And the puff pastry comes through and it doesn't seem to be damaged in any way other than it was thrown across the room.
Yep. And then it's just thrown across the room.
Man, do we feel like we should walk through it?
Well, it's either we do that or we just wait for the ugly lady to come back. So
Roll a history check.
me or like all of us.
You.
So that is a 9 plus -1, so that's an 8.
Even with your 8, you'd remember that she had said, "Fine, I'll just wait till you starve to death."
Oh, she's gonna be here. She's gonna just leave us. So
Oh, dang.
why don't we just like try it? Oh wait,
Try
no,
walking out?
no, because if we try like that, like that's the whole point. So we're just gonna this continuous loop of we could try it, but I
Like-
think we're just gonna go straight back here.
Like she didn't planar shift away. She like planar shifted us away.
I'm just gonna go through it. I'm just
Okay.
gonna do it. I'm gonna like hop through the window because I think it's more like exciting.
You hop through the window, and you just immediately fall on your face on the other side of the room as you appear to have jumped through a window.
What? Okay. Well, I tried. Can I try to like perceive anything I could do to like
Sure.
make this situation better? 7 plus 3, 10.
You would notice that the fire is still going in the fireplace.
Wally, do you notice anything weird about the fire?
I mean, it's burning.
Does it seem magical?
We check it. Does it feel hot?
Feels hot. Seems
Okay.
like there's smoke
Feels like-
coming off of it.
Are they standing in front of the fire?
They are standing in front of the fire.
Pig's gonna walk up next to it and sit in front of the fire.
Okay.
And like look up at them. Look at the fire. Look up at them. Look at the fire.
I'm gonna throw not of our 6 pastries, but one of the pastries I throw. I'm gonna throw a pastry in the fireplace.
So you throw a pastry in the fireplace, and it starts to burn, and you kind of see a lot of smoke coming off of it,
No, like a normal fire. Okay.
like a normal fire.
Is there any water, like a water bucket or anything? Maybe we put the fire out because she said she wants us to stay here till we starve.
Yep. You can put the fire out if you want to. If you want to.
Well, what do you think about that, Mogni?
Just putting out the fire? Well, it's not like.
I don't. Well, because remember she said that weird thing about you're gonna be here till you starve.
Yeah, but what does that have to do
And
with
if-
the fireplace?
Yeah, can't cook anything if there's no fire.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Me or just him?
Both of you two. I guess the pig can make one as well.
15. 16.
11 with disadvantage.
21.
The pig somehow notices this, but how are you going to communicate it? And Magni notices it that the fire is producing a lot of smoke like a normal fire does, but there doesn't seem to be any smoke accumulating in this room.
Isn't that what a chimney's for?
It is what a chimney's for.
Okay. So I'm gonna relay that to Wally. Like, hey, I don't see that much smoke accumulating in here. Must be some.
Yeah. But we see the white light up through the chimney.
Yep.
So you think if we douse this fire, it might help change something at least?
Might be easier to try climbing up through the chimney because I mean, if the portal was working, I would expect the smoke to be coming out of the floor and filling up the room.
Ah. So you're saying that the best portal door is the chimney top?
Yeah, I'm thinking if we put the fire out, because I don't want to try to climb up the chimney with the fire in it.
Yeah.
The pig is gonna back up. Like,
I don't
put me in the
remember.
fire.
I think there was this like a story called Krampus or something, like a kind of like Santa, but not like Santa.
Yeah, like evil Santa. Yeah,
Evil Santa in Germany. I don't know.
punishes kids.
Anyway, so I'm gonna find something to like smother the fire with.
Yeah, you'd be able to find a blanket, or I think there was a pail of water in there even.
And be like, hey guys, this is a real reason to use water, but I'm still not gonna pour all of it out just in case
This
we
is
need
a
to drink some
legitimate
of it.
act.
And I douse the fire out.
Fire's out.
All right, I would try to climb up the chimney.
Yep, you're able to climb.
I'll throw her up to you
Good idea. Yeah.
like a pigskin.
You're able to climb up the chimney just fine, and when you get to the top of it, it's the white light, but you just walk or climb, I guess, up through the light, and you find yourself standing in a forest next to a well.
So I don't see him come back down. So I'm like, I guess it worked. So I'm gonna pick up the pig. I'm gonna throw the pig through the portal.
Like baby catching style, waiting for this pig to come through.
Yep. So you guys are able to climb out of the chimney, and you have successfully escaped the witch's hovel. You have your pastries, you have a pig now, and your vials of pickled prawn berry juice and some tentacles.
Right.
The captain
So
better
if I
realize
look
we like
around,
him a
do I
lot.
recognize like where I'm at in the woods or anything, or
Yeah, you guys know where you're at, and you're able to make it back to your boat cart pretty easily. And you make your way back across to the pirate cave, where you see a bunch of birthday decorations strewn about with a large sign saying, "Happy birthday, Captain Brownbeard." As you get your bearings, you see Pickle addressing the crowd. Thank you, my fellow mates, for your efforts in celebrating the captain's birthday. It has really lifted his spirits and brightened his day, curing him of his ailment of gloom and depression. Oh, and it appears our away team has finally arrived with the captain's favorite foods. Some fried calamari paired perfectly with some pickled prawn berry juice, and then a handful of puff pastries to really get in that good night's sleep.
Oh, what a wonderful story that has been. Thank you for joining us on that adventure. We hope we'll see you again at the Carriage Rest Inn.
Okay, guys, so this is my favorite part of the podcast. So we go around the table and we get to know your players a little bit more. So you are both listeners of Carriage Rest Tales. So tell us who your favorite character is. Or favorite part of the story. Favorite character, favorite part of the story so far.
I do think I really like Tabaxis in general. I think they're really just neat characters. But Woods's food creativity, the beef leather, I just think that's great. And the chipacas. I just love the chipacas. I just like the little like quirky things that have like keep appearing in the story. But yeah, I don't know the Tabaxi where he has his goggles still on and he's just like, I'm committed. I'm going for it.
Yes.
And I don't know what this wooden dagger, like I have it now. I know like how to use it. Like, oh, it doesn't get damaged. But no, I don't know. I like it all.
All right. I got really nervous for a second, and I was like, she starts talking about the dagger, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, she's listened to an episode that I haven't listened to. But then I realized no one has yet.
Nope, that hasn't came out yet.
So we have a really cool thing that's coming out. We all individually did an episode. So there's an episode of Just Woods, Just Nomis, and Just Vaso.
Oh, that's cool.
But we weren't in the rooms when everyone else was. Like, we did them completely separate. And we've now recorded at least one episode outside of it, so we still haven't listened to it.
And they are so confused.
So we're like out of the loop because we don't know. And like the way it'll work is like the listeners will actually listen to it before we do. So you guys will be in the know before like we are in the know.
That's a good twist.
It was
Yeah.
actually super funny because like we introduced this idea because it was coming up for the holidays and we're like, oh, we'll just do character spotlight episodes. And Sam for sure thought we were just going to do like some Christmas theme, like throwaway little thing. And then she's like, whoa, wait, what?
Yeah, it was
Like,
so intense.
We're doing an actual episode? Like, yes, we are.
It was so intense. Kyle, what about you?
You know, I loved the salmon leather and
Yes.
it being like nasty. And then because I did think like that sounds so gross. And then it turning out like, oh, it's just that was a bad piece.
Yeah.
It was just a gross piece. But I think one of the things I've enjoyed the most is it's been very funny, but kind of Nomus's more dramatic kind of thinking he was hot stuff and going through this self-doubt. It was funny at first, and then I don't know, I really felt for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really, I was so sucked in, and I was just like, man, this poor guy, it's so hard on him, and he's really, the emotional struggle was really great, I thought.
Like right at the beginning when he was like, I was the one that closed the rift, and he had that big
Yeah.
come to Jesus.
Yeah, that whole
moment.
arc was amazing.
Oh, that's awesome. Good. That makes me happy. I guess we'll ask him a second question.
Wait, does Mike not get a pick?
I mean, my favorite is probably Amelia,
Yeah, we can tell.
but I voice Amelia
Yeah.
and it's flying. My family's been flying. And I don't know.
Oh, I did not know that. Fun fact.
Yeah, his dad was a retired, was a pilot.
Yep. He's a pilot.
Mike had your pilot's license or was working
I
towards
was working on my private pilot's license when I was a teenager, but I was way too young for that and had other interests, and I hate that I didn't stick with it. But
Yeah, I hate it too. We could have a plane. Oh my gosh, what is my favorite?
obviously you can say woods, but
No, I mean like
The Chapacas, obviously.
I love our table. So me, Ryan,
like
and
this one that I built.
yeah, it's the physical table that you
It's
did
a
build.
cool table.
But
It's a ninja star. It's a fidget spinner.
It is a fidget spinner. It is a fidget spinner. So Ryan, Nick, and I, the three of us have been playing together now for 5 years. I love playing with them. Like we all fall into these little roles, and like I don't know. It feels like home. Like it really, like I enjoyed playing with you guys so much. It was so fun, but it's different when I'm sitting with them. Like we just instantly get in a rhythm and get in a click. And I absolutely love that. So that's probably my favorite part. I mean, obviously, Michael, you're a part of that, and John has been a really cool new addition. But playing with those two guys is probably my favorite thing.
Cool.
I just thought we could ask a question more about them too.
Sure.
So what's your favorite part about D&D in general? Like what do you love about the game?
I can go first. I think for me, I haven't played a ton of D&D. I've really only been playing for like a year and a half.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Me
wow.
too. Same. Okay.
Yeah. So I think my favorite part is kind of like the connection you build with people. Like my first group, I only knew my brother as the DM. And then I started DMing for my family. And so it's kind of like nice to have like a friend group that you get together with, and then like an extra reason to get the family together and play. But yeah, that kind of community you get to build with it.
I love that.
I had a weird start to D&D. It was from like in college. I had my boyfriend at the time. His roommate was like starting a game, but it was like I was way too busy. And I was like, this is taking too long. It's a Thursday. Like, this is like super hard. And every time I had tried to make a character, it took so long to make the character. I was like, oh my God. But I always made a character too serious. And so then when I couldn't figure out how to role play it until I've created Mogni, I like had that almost like, I guess, writer's block.
Yeah.
And then again, it was that whole like finding your crew. And the crew I'm with right now, we're in Icewind Dale, and we've had the best dynamics. And sometimes, obviously, you can't meet all the time because of life. But I've had an amazing crew. Even though there was one friend who, for 6 months, I couldn't remember what his name was. His name is Jason. But problem is, I only remembered Jason if I said Jason with the pool.
Yeah.
And so I thought his name was Seth for 6 months. And like at first he thought I was kidding, and then I would be like, oh, Jason, Jonathan, and oh no, Seth, and then or I remember people by the name they first tell me. So one of our friends, I only called him Poe, which was his Kenku's character name.
Okay.
So I saw him out and about, and then Harley was like, oh, Robbie's there. I was like, who? He's like, Poe. I was like, oh, Poe. So actually at our wedding, like, so we had our D&D crew even come to our wedding, and on the invitation list, I had Jason with the pool and Poe. And so
I love that.
I don't know. I just have like, yeah, like they are like my little crew. Like they're the ones that got 2 of my 9 D&D dice. Like, but it just took me a while to find the right crew and the right vibe to play with and truly like act it out. I like the acting out more than just like, as you can tell, I don't do very well with the numbers, but
you did great. You did a really good job like role playing and like being in it. Like it was really cool. I really appreciated that.
It brings it to life. It makes it more fun, and then it can make more memories.
Yeah. Okay, promise last thing. You guys, if you'd like to give a shout out to anyone that is going to listen, you want to say hi to anyone, you guys can go ahead and do that.
I'd like to shout out Phineas, my son. I'm sure he will listen to this. He's real into D&D anymore.
I love
he plays
that.
as Raoul, the elf ranger.
Phineas, listen, my first character ever was an elf ranger, and I absolutely loved her. It is my favorite character to play, man. So if you ever want any pointers, you just let me know, and I'd love to talk to you about your character.
And I want to say, wait, what am I supposed to say? Say like thank you, or
you can just say hi, shout out, yeah.
Shout out to my husband Harley, who really has helped and been very supportive and patient with me through my baby nerd D&D journey, along with leading me to our Dungeon Master Luke Stone and just like the whole crew. But yeah, so just kind of all my friends who've slowly encouraged me to be a creative nerd.
I love it. Awesome. Well, hopefully you guys, everyone listening, all of Madison and Kyle's friends and family, that you've appreciated and you've loved listening to them on our podcast. If you like what you hear, we would absolutely love it if you gave our podcast, Carriage Rest Tales, out a try. They're big fans of it. We're big fans of it. We'd love you to listen. We'd love your feedback. So you can check that out on anywhere that you get your podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or you're listening to this on our website. You can also check out our episodes here. So thanks so much for listening, guys, and have a good one.
See you next time.